working for government, fish management. Then he moved to State House as secretary to the president. Then he became a member of parliament in 2001 to 2003. As at the time he became a member of parliament, was he also a businessman?
Wato membaba ya call that I do ke fisheries department. Abota fisheries department anatana do ke mansakunda kono wo kola lom inatanyim palaso diala kake secretary to the president. Yo bitung abeo safaro men na wonya abeo nin do ko nyin ala julaya.
Yes.
Okay. So it means therefore that from secretary to cabinet, secretary to the president, he became also a businessman and then later as a member of parliament. Was he a businessman while he was still a student, or he left the civil service to become a businessman?
Ako watu me aketa secretary to parliament wotumo ko lalem anatake deputy aketa deputy bari bitungo be o watu amunta abe mansakunda doko la tumo men civil servant o watu fana yatale abala jula ya tamandi kambang
hani o watu mantara be jula yala because nta matara mansakunda doko la
No, that time
nta
was
matara civil servant yala ngatara adunta nyin jame regime kono so adunde o jame regime kono lem abe nyim business okay ka
it was when he got into the Jame regime that he started his business.
bari ala business o dalilo akamen fonteje wala minjiko
But the reason for his business, which he used to tell me, is that
ngani business o set up le pour ka banku dingol makoy
I set up this business to assist the citizens of this country.
wuli kelina
If a bag of rice was sold at $1,000,
sala te ba wa fi la keme saylela
he would sell it for 800
wala keme say talul example on kawali
or 850. And this is an example I'm just giving.
Madam Witness, you would agree with me that Baba Jobe was very close to Yaya Jammeh.
madam sedo ibe sonna
Significant business involvement, correct?
andun ila julaya faida karafulo mo fulo be dabe nun julaya to me yalon ka keta safar kuma bati
wase kenol de kantu julaya men tengalon wala youth development enterprise ti bari namna baba namna fanyiko ani ya jamele bakono fo birim problem o kitale ngawmay
It could have been, but the only business I was aware of was the Youth Development Enterprise, and Baba never said anything to that effect to me until the problems started.
You realize that before 1997, the new constitution could not do business.
yakilo bakan nako jannin 1997 be sila constitution koto mam pour president e julaya ke pour ay dun safaro
Yes.
So it was only normal, isn't it, that if a president at that time wanted to do business, he would take somebody as proxy.
woto saying asikeno nyintiko nim president lafta dunna safaro to wairi bank asembo diatela faye mo nyinin abe sembela men na mensi o tamandi ay
3 the assets from Baba Jobe. Are you aware of that?
ana man kanyin koti ko UN law resolution o meye nyin londi ko e baba la fengulu be freeze wala mkei muta o kola kiti bunda fanan nata kango dile court order pour ka baba la fengulu beta fo e mambo fanan kalama
court order namna moy namna je fo bring jani commission or established wala le taro yi tandina baje wala for the first time.
I never heard about the court order. I never saw it until when the Jani Commission was on. That was when we were shown it.
But at least you have seen a court order that these assets were taken away from Baba Jobe and his family.
Bari bitung yo court order jele ya fo nyamenteng ko ka foko ye nyim fenguluta Baba Jobe bulule.
Anga court order jele bari ka court order je Bumatin nantolie wo accept amati nangalala ko yo fengol ta baba bulle because wo court order ntolma yudialam because yaya jame mendi.
Yes, I saw the court order, but that doesn't mean that we accept it because during Yajame's time, whatever he wanted, he did. And that doesn't mean that we also give value to the order.
Thank you very much, Tida, Baba Jobe, for your answers. This commission is really not concerned about assets of Baba Jobe or assets of Yaya Jammeh.
In commission ila nyatili manke Baba Jobe la fengulti wala Yaya Jammeh la fengulu.
So we would not delve into that.
Moto nte dunna okono bake.
We raised this issue just to give context to this hearing.
Nyin kumo wulindi le dorom puru wairi jang CDRO lebe kerim puru ko dolu si banke molu ya faham.
While this is a very important issue for you,
Wairi nyimu puru ite fango.
I crave your indulgence to understand that this commission does not have jurisdictions to delve into those things.
Benyim bambandile mako nyin commission e man sembo soto pour que dabula ko kono wala ka dun akokono ka no masata.
And I do expect that you would pursue other potential recourses you could have to the law to deal with that issue.
Andu lata nyina ko woto ete fango isi sila dolu tano le menketa luala siloluti pour que nyin ko no masata kabula noma ko ete fango sulata la nyamin
but in the meantime, we can proceed with our discussion about the relationship between Yaya Jammeh and Baba Jobe. Not only was Baba Jobe close to Yaya Jammeh, he was viewed as a very powerful person in this country, correct?
Yes, that's true.
In fact, they had a name for him, didn't they?
Yes.
Could you tell us about it?
Jara Mansa.
Jara Mansa.
What does Jara Mansa mean?
Jara Mansa koto mumuneti.
Kabo Jara kata way santola atele mara ringebel.
That is to say, from Jara going upwards, he was responsible for all of that place, ruling it.
And not only was he regarded as Jara Mansa,
Bare amanke nyindam manti kafaye Jara Mansa woda mantende.
It was generally believed that he could move some of the security outfits in this country, like police, like NIA, like drug squad, and all that.
Lano keta la fananko asikuta mandino le bunda lula meni alonko le keta bunda sembe malti nyimbanko kang ko police NIA aning ate nyom bunda kotengodu.
Yes, that's true.
And those powers did not derive from any law.
And was symbol mambo na lua wo luato.
Yala wotumo executive order lebija.
We had executive order in existence.
And those powers derived from his relationship with Yaya Jammeh, correct?
Amunda was symbol niaje ayolu soto woto wol keta fenleti mem bota Yaya Jammeh karola.
Well, I think executive order because Akawaya Jammeh.
Yes, that was why I said because they came from Yaya Jammeh.
In fact, what you're saying is that there was nothing lawful in the powers that he possessed.
Woto esinyum foko sembolu menu bala wotumo amanke ko loi sembole wala loi le yo symbol diala fonde
Butunga menje lonjede fani loi tata fani loi manta butung itole yalo.
Well, what we know about it is executive order. Whether that was in conformity with the law or otherwise, they would know.
But we were all here, and we all know that during that time there was a climate of illegality, especially in the exercise of powers, be it Yaya Jammeh, Baba Jobe, and all the people around them at the time. That was the case, wasn't it?
akubar wotumo mobe yalon ko wotumo Yaya Jammeh la wotumo ku atela karola femfen ning ateya tamandi sembo anin kulu be ka tamani wo sembole la wotumo kaboyto la karola fonte non
Auto nyalti banko be katamandi wala nyam.
That was
Banko be kan.
across the whole country.
Laban mo lafta fan foka kanyina president wala kuara.
In the end, people almost forgot about the president himself.
But in addition, let's try to speak. More hailed Baba Jobe and saw him. A lot of lawful powers on them.
nyami
Could have said so.
Seke no mo be.
Anyone.
And thank you very much for the honesty in all this, because all we're trying to do is to paint the true picture of how things were without any bias. And I'm quite happy that you are answering questions honestly.
ako inumbara bake ila tilingu kang kato mbenyi nyinin karolu men bela purka kulu lankena ma wala ya sabu andu ina atake moti me ya lonko e wakilta tilinta e nyinin ka menula ya fo tilingu kono wala na kafo ye inimbara
Fa seke onyama ngankali alquran wala.
Yes, it was, I swore on the Holy Quran.
During this falling out, what happened to Baba?
wo kuya wuche okono mune
Menketa biring ikuyata
What happened was when there was this falling out,
lundo
one day we were there,
inatante call
I got called
where Baba arrestle.
that Baba got arrested.
Baba Jobe, I see that you going through your statement as you tell. You can just put it aside and the cuff. If you refer to it, just let me know it's noted that you're referring.
ako ayaje bedi amakanyamin ila kuma kansa feri mu statement o nyin ibe amunta ebole no masata kan ako isala ndikarala yedi amu ikumfe nin ayatra inata sola fenji be kaito nyimbala isabu
Referring to it, it's because of the dates which I would not be able to remember.
Sorry, I would guide you, no problem.
Okay.
ako kana wori wala tebe tambile nyato le kole
Just a country.
2003
Yes, that's true. It was in 2003.
Sunkaro kono mbeje
It was in the month of Ramadan. We were there.
tisarata bitadu kola
He announced that he was reporting to work.
tefana pareta mbita banjo pour kata sunkari shopping la.
I was also prepared on my way to Banjul for the Ramadan shopping.
Besilo ka moyen call ka fo me Fatu Njai Fufana.
On the way, someone called me, called Fatunjai Fofana,
Konye Baba ali.
and she asked me, where is Baba?
Nkai ko Baba tata duko la.
I said to her, well, Baba has gone.
The telephone ring off.
And she rang off.
Another call ko tenke.
She called me again
Konye Baba arrested.
and told me that Baba was arrested.
Fonye.
When she said that to me,
Voltonga Baba call pour ka confirm.
immediately I called Baba to confirm.
Biringa call konye ko tonyale min arrest le.
When I called him, he said to me, it's true, I have been arrested.
Konye paramilitary moto fula pickup fula wale natang arrest na office auto.
He said 2 paramilitary pickups came to my office and arrested me.
Benin Kidol.
All of them were with guns.
Yen Samba Banjul, serious crime, police headquarters.
They took me to Banjul at the serious crimes at the police headquarters.
This happened, correct me if I'm wrong, this happened at the height of the rumors that we had 2 rulers in Gambia, Mansa Jara and Mansa Kanilai, correct?
Wo dum keta wato men wo wato be siarim banko kan ko Mansa fulale be Gambia banko kan. Jara Mansa anin Kanilai Mansa.
Keta wato la.
Yes, it was during that time.
And Kanilai Mansa ye Jara Mansa Muta, correct?
So Kanilai Mansa ye Jara Mansa Muta. Fo amanke wala nyam.
Wala keta.
Yes, that was what happened.
And you called Baba and he explained to you the circumstances of his arrest.
Bitumbre Baba kumandi telefono to tumolong ayala muto Kenya foye.
Ayala muto be Kenya fonye.
Yes, he narrated to me how he was arrested.
Anata fonye ko.
And then he said to me,
Su janibi na yenna kaitul beta.
before you come, pick all my documents
Yete ye be ma bonye dula safe ringot.
and hide them at a safe place.
And what did he specify any particular types of documents?
Muna ayafo en bang enyanta ala kaiti kuma fason juma nyolle.
Ala bank bukolu.
His bank books
Ni ay another title deed nyol.
and his title deeds
Anin document dol meli yalan koy kumayat.
and other important documents.
Basically, documents pertaining to his properties.
Munta ole mnyinti kaitolu menula keta ala bagaso la fengolu wala ko be kaitolu menwala.
Yes.
And this is in a dispute of ownership over properties between him and Yaya Jammeh. These are documents that would have been very central in that case, wouldn't they?
Munta wo kaitolu wo nyo saba wala wo kawali o membe tema wo kaitolu mu fenule la kaitolu ti kordana nyon kukotang lu meni ya lonko ikula kukuma yata bake katu ning keta Gambia la mulu nata kunya nyinta bitu ibajala ko bitu wo kaitolu wole kolu bebe wole kono menu denta atela ko ila ko lawtumo.
I am not sure that's what I said, but
okay.
Let me rephrase the question again,
okay.
and you would interpret.
Okay.
I got lost somewhere along the line during
okay.
the interpretation.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, the documents you were asked to take and keep away
yo kaitolu menu ya fwe koye ta yete mabo
would be documents that would be central in a dispute over properties of the business.
wo kaitolu lebe kala kuo kungoluti me ya lon ko nyo saba me ya lon ka sotote tema amunta o kolu benya ndatarla wo kaitolu lebala.
Kaitolu be jele meli yalan ko be kono ha.
Yes, there were such documents amongst them.
So he has asked you to keep these documents away from the reach of authorities, correct?
Ranata fwe yo kaitolu ta yete mabo nyama me ya lon ko nyaton kolu menu bijango tumo ibulo kana la wo kaitolu kan.
Ayo fo because ayalan noko ite dan namu toto imina suwo kono le na budulal search.
He said that because he knew that they will not only stop at his arrest, that they will come to the house and make a search.
And did they come to search?
Inatana le bankana je visite.
Ha, inatale kadulal be viste.
Yes, they came and they searched the entire place.
Did they see what they were looking for?
Ibe menyin kandung inata jele bang.
Ibe kaitol nyini kanne, ibe kidol nyini kan.
They were looking for documents, they were looking out for guns,
bari man fenje.
bullets, but they did not find anything.
Did any guns exist
Fo otumo
at
kido
the time in Baba's possession?
otumo dum fo kidolu be baba bulule numbang.
Na ba bulude nyamaje ndo anam na fanye.
If he had them, I never saw them with my eyes, and he never spoke to me about them.
But of course there were documents.
Bari kaitolu bi jele nu otumo.
Kaitol ha wol bije.
Documents, yes, they were there.
But they were hidden away.
Bari yawlu mabo otumo.
Ha, ngol be findinde.
Yes, I took all of them out.
So the evidence could not be obtained.
To manna sede koy soton no kaitol la karota.
Sede ya nyadi.
What kind of evidence?
The existence of those properties under Baba's name.
O fengulu kordalo ni o kukotangulu na fulolu meno be baba la maroko nonu.
Sero sosale kantu kaitoli ma wolel jabari kaitol kadida dulalto birita to ya lon.
There was evidence. It was the documents they did not see, but the documents were made in a particular place, and when they got there, they found them.
Good. So after all this search, for how long did Baba remain in detention?
Birolu be botala baba nata wati jelle ke mutoko no.
Ala mutu kono yalo ya sentence 9 years 8 months. So every ika 2 years le bondije. So ngamira 7 years 4 months. I will keje. Ala tamban.
At some stage the first arrest he was released on bail, wasn't he? And then subsequently rearrested.
Amebe mawalem yalo ya mutafolo kele inata bula bail kan ya bail. Biriwo botala lam inata muta kuke kotake fonde.
Ha ya mutale biri ya arrest.
Yes, he
ya
was.
Samba police headquarters ayelaje birim fanoketa.
He was arrested
Killing fulanjango ya
taken,
Samba court
and taken to the police headquarters. He spent the night there. On the second day, he was taken to court.
biri ya tata court ya bail.
When he got to court, he was bailed, and he returned back home.
Few days later,
Pareta
purkata Mama Jobe Jara.
He was preparing to visit his grandma in Jara.
Yeah, ambush the dice loka.
They laid an ambush for him along the way.
Tato biraka na ambush ma.
When he was going, but when he escaped from that ambush,
Anato butu ya arrest.
on his way back, he got arrested.
Anala mol membe
And the people that he was on that journey.
How do you know that an ambush was laid for him?
Yalo nyadi le ko ye lanya ke ayen ne siloka ka lanya.
Mil fango ye lanya keji. Wole yo kilingo bote kono ay baba fango call ka fay ko nyine be kering.
Those that set the ambush, one of them left the group and called Baba and told him exactly what was being planned for him.
And motole beje me along ko ibe baba convince kam pray bula motola. Wanata fay kana bula motola.
And there was they were trying to convince Baba to get into that vehicle, but he ended up telling Baba not to agree to that.
Birim baba man bula motola.
When Baba would not board that vehicle,
Driver yalo ne kamen communicate.
the driver knew what was being communicated.
Because another wo mol be communicate kane constantly.
Because he was communicating with his people constantly.
Biri mina futala ambush nyanta kala dameng.
As they were getting close to where the ambush was set up,
Ay moto park.
he parked the vehicle
Akabita sungunala.
and said that he was stepping away to pee.
Because I ne baba te moto kono.
Because he knew that Baba was not in the vehicle.
Tata sungunala mo mornan kotenki.
When he went for that peeing, he never came back again.
Moto tuta park ringol to foi chabo sikaya di police or police station out.
The vehicle remained parked there until they ended up taking the key.
And, baba bulata moto dola watambita tata.
They took the key and handed it over to the police. But during that time, Baba got into another vehicle and went on his way.
Moto nyi mujula ke mare na la.
The vehicle was Julake Marenas
Nala driver.
and his driver.
But upon his return, he was arrested.
Bari biring amruta nan kotake ina tamuta.
Ha amurka na abirabe murka nan siloka anata fo Sibanor police station ya arrest kotenki.
Yes, when he came back up till the Spanner police station, he got arrested.
Ana doma ana barindingo.
And his younger brother and nephew
Ana terima killing.
and one of his friends.
Ya samba straight to police training school.
They took him straight to the police training school.
6 months like out.
And he spent 6 months there.
And where is the police training school?
What police training school be mean?
Abe Banjulindi.
It's in Banjulundeng.
Akabo training school also.
He used to come out of the training school
Kata court.
to go to court
Ulungome ya convict.
until the day that he got convicted.
Who were his lawyers during the time of his trial?
La kito be kerin tuma men loyalty no tumo.
Usman Silla, lawyer Usman Silla, mala loyalty no.
Lawyer Usman Silla was his lawyer.
Bari birin ko bita akang fanyato.
But as things proceeded later on,
Yala lawyer bung.
they shot his lawyer,
Odabota defense team okon.
and he was never a part of the defense team again.
My fati tutaje.
My party remained.
Lawyer Jobati tutaje.
Lawyer Jobe remained.
Nah.
Yes.
The lawyer Usman Silla, you said he was shot.
Iko lawyer Usman Silla ya bung kidola.
Ya bung kidola la korra bunda.
Yes, he was shot at the front of his compound.
Did he survive the shooting?
Anata balule bangi wo bundiro kola.
Nata balule batata bara baluta.
Yes, he survived, despite suffering a lot.
And did you eventually get to hear who shot him?
Inata mwele ya bung.
Nata moiko Yaya Jamila Mole abung.
Yes, I later on got to know that he was shot by Yaya's people.
Do you have a belief as to why Yaya Jammeh's people shot Baba Jobe's lawyer?
Fo e ku soto le mensi landi ko nyine mu dalilo time ya kendi Yaya Jammeh la mulu be Baba Jobe la lawyer bunna.
Dalila koyo sotale mensa itandiko wala na yala lawyer bung.
Yes,
because
I have a clear reason why his lawyer would be shot.
Lawyer nyimbita ka nyamen court.
The way the lawyer was presenting himself to court,
Na continuator.
if he had continued,
Baba be case win nale.
Baba would have won the case.
Because ye ulia le double dorong.
Because they just concocted false allegations
Ka lanyo kam pour ka Baba sorong ka fa.
and to use that to imprison Baba and ultimately
Sa
to kill him.
lawyer be wole killing landikan.
And this unraveling these plans one at a time.
Yaje ko ni ma nyimbondi je.
So they saw that if this man is not moved out of the way,
Be malula because Baba be case ni win land.
They would
To
be-
lafta men itina sotol.
they would be shamed because Baba would end up winning the case, and what they want, they will not get.
That is your view, isn't it?
Wala
Personal view.
o mu e fon la jerolti.
Yes.
Jama fana na jero mo wal.
And many also see things in that light.
Thank you very much.
Ilumbara.
But even lawyer Maifati,
Bari hani lawyer maifati.
something happened to him afterwards.
Ate fon fanan kuna ta kela le wo kola.
Kuna takalale
Yes, something happened to him eventually
because afonang ye accident no soto.
because he too had an accident.
Nata moy ko ya jamela molle be accident no ko. Wale liati no accident no costa.
And I later got to hear that the people of Yaya Jammeh's people were behind the accident.
Lafta ka mai fati fanan fa.
To kill my party
Because ikaje abe lori Baba e nyaming.
because of the way he was representing Baba.
Because what time momo sutiata Baba la doron.
At that time, anyone that gets close to Baba,
Ni be do ko wala.
when you are working,
Ike boy bondi do ko wala.
they will sack you from work.
Ni ibe business wala.
If you are into business,
Ike arrest le problem o sambena.
they will arrest you and bring problems to you.
Momo pareta ka lo ka Baba la case ta.
Anyone that was prepared to take up Baba's case,
Will be sacrifice balek.
all of them made great sacrifices.
Mbe tentula o kan ke jaya ka.
So we thank them for that.
Boleket.
That was what happened.
So both Maifati and lawyer Usman Silla were somehow attacked, according to you, by forces belonging to Yaya Jammeh, correct?
Munta wala mnyindi ko. Kabirin lawyer Usman Silla aning maifati. Nyilube ye nyim mantoro lumenu taki Yaya Jammeh la molle yo kolu kewolula.
Boleketa.
That was what happened.
And how about lawyer Jobe? Did anything happen to him?
Lawyer Jobe dum fo ku ketate fanan nalaba.
Hakilo mama ku keta la damen.
I cannot recall at any time whether something happened to him,
Bari ngalo ni ko NIL ka for confront le.
but I knew that he was being confronted by the NIA.
Aka strange call sol fanan sotole.
He usually got strange calls.
Wal ketale.
Those things happened.
But that was the system at the time.
Riwolem kuoluti otumo o ku façon lebe kering o tembo.
Mo be sonta wala be keri.
Yes, all are in agreement of that was the order of the day.
Before, during, and after Baba Jobe's arrest, correct?
Walem janni be Baba mutala fo abe muto kono wato men fo abota muto kola.
Yes.
So eventually, he was convicted, wasn't he, for economic crimes?
Bitun wobe kola lo mbiri ya kitindi inata ku afoko ya soronne puru fanko bankola fanko kayo letinya.
Yes.
And before which judge? Do you remember?
Fo hakilo sibola George Jumale yo akitote.
Justice M.A. Paul.
Justice M.A. Paul.
Did you attend the proceedings?
Fo kama bele kitol tono.
Yes, I used to be present.
I know you are not a lawyer, but you are a rational and reasonable person. How did you see the trial?
That trial was in conformity with the law. It was not even close to the law. Because the one who is leading the country,
is a machinery judge.
The judge that was put in that place was a mercenary judge. He put that person there so that that person would work according to his dictates so that he gets what he wants. And that was what he did to convict Baba. And after they convicted him, they now went on to kill him.
Yo, sai wala nantol jahal tanga question. Sai wala judgment of fo nyanta continue la le bank fo manyana continue.
That is why we were surprised to say whether that's judgment, whether that should be allowed to stand as it is.
Well, on that particular issue, you'd have to discuss with your lawyer. But let's talk about what happened to Baba when he was sentenced.
Saying before they were tukungo any alla lawyer si okachano but silanga nyin karado jube mune natake Baba la bring wo lua londe amakoya mu.
The part we are most concerned about is the violation of his human rights.
Ntelinyabe tilindi menna wolem kala hadama ya nyanto lutinya.
And that's the bit we want to focus.
Laftanya tilinna wolela.
Especially those rights
that
have a violent character. Let's talk about his detention, his incarceration at Mile 2 prisons.
That human rights abuse began in the court. Since you would not want me to continue to give clarity on that issue, but it began in the court. But I understand you.
No, if you know of a particular rights violations that occurred in the court, of course, by all means say it. That's why I asked you the question how you felt about the trial. Please bring it out.
Niaje ayenyinin ka kito nyi yaje nyadile alafta o dinkirale la puru ning kube kono ye wala ye kulong me yalon ko wala keta nyin tinyaroti wala wen keta jenkoti kiti bunda la karola afinti nda fonye
nka wala foten yalon imang chance di Baba la.
That is what I am saying. You know, Baba wasn't given a chance
to
have a fair trial.
When
they saw his lawyer was doing the right things, they removed him.
So
he was never given a chance to have a fair trial. The court order you alluded to before, I wasn't aware of it. No one was aware of it. The lawyer did not know.
In closed doors.
They did it in closed doors. And then they came out with it.
Just recently.
That I saw it.
Human rights abuse.
There is no human rights which can be more than that. After that,
let's
go to the prisons now. When Baba was locked up, They would not allow anyone to visit him.
Did you ever see him while he was in prison?
Yes, I once saw him.
When was the first time you saw him?
After a year. After Sanji killing Nataja, Nimanyina.
I think it was after a year of his imprisonment, if I have not forgotten, that I got to see him.
Did you make a request to see him within that first year of his incarceration?
Many, many times. I went there, I remember, I went up to David's own compound to talk to him, to beg him, so that I would be able to see Baba. But he would not accept. He said until if their time was due.
And he told me executive order.
And that they were operating on the executive orders. So I could not do anything beyond what he said. I went home and sat down and left everything in the hands of God. It was during that time. I also put up some plans. I looked at the officers. Some of the officers I trusted. And I discussed with them so that we could look at what could be done, how they could assist me to enable me to communicate with Baba. By God's assistance, we used to exchange notes. When I take a blank sheet, I'll write a note on it. I'll give it to that particular officer, and he will take it on to Baba. Baba will reply me. When he replies back to me, I will keep them. You see, all these notes are our communication. Some are there which are in the home. And that was not the only thing I did. I tried all possibilities to secure a simple phone, buy one, prison officer, and give to a prison officer so that he could smuggle it into the prison, so that when I want to speak to Baba, that particular officer will pass it to him so that we could communicate. And when I'm done, he will return the telephone back to that particular prison officer. But he was not doing it for free. Sometimes, I will give him $1,000 at the end of the month. Sometimes $2,000 or $3,500. I wasn't giving it to him alone. Younger brother, Ibrahim Jobe, he too used to give him. And whenever they had any problem, you'll go to Baba and tell him. And Baba would tell me. And he would send them to me. And then I'll confirm that over the telephone with him. And then I'll take the amount and hand it over to them. They don't allow any provisions to go inside. Nothing by way of provision gets in. But through the assistance of God, I usually used these prison officers, and I would buy provisions like soap, toothpaste, toothbrush, corned beef, milk, sugar, and other items. And I used to give to the prison officer. He would smuggle it into Baba.
Sometimes every 2 weeks.
I did this sometimes every 2 weeks. Sometimes monthly. But for the food,
every day.
I used to cook it every day.
Then in 12 o'clock.
Before 12, I'm always done.
Then 12 o'clock.
Before 12 o'clock,
Gapare.
I'm always done.
Nimpareta.
When I'm ready,
Ni tata ikata prison fangoto.
when you are going to the prisons itself,
Foam bala. Bitiko bije ka fa foam otumo ka sponchol wa fa nim fengon.
there's a particular warehouse where they sold mattresses, foam.
Bitikandingo ba bala bundaringo bije.
There is a small shop close by which has a small door.
Ka domoro landi wolto.
And that was where I used to keep the food.
Ninga domoro landi je.
When I keep the food there,
Bari wayatara nim prison officer liya fole.
but before that, I would have communicated with the prison officer.
Sita e domoro sikaje.
They will go there and pick up the food
Ya dundi baba.
and take it inside for Baba.
Nkanyinke.
I used to do this several times.
Madam Witness, why was it necessary for you to cook food, take it to that shop by the foam factory, to get it smuggled for Baba into the prison? Why was it necessary to do that?
Mune ya kendi anyanta hanfo ikatamiro ke yo tabiro dunya dada foye bandi ika samba wo bitikin dingoto wo factory o balaje ikanyin form dada daming purunyin kammala isa dundi ka samba babaye.
Anka tabiro ke ka samba because ila tabiro member prison.
I used to cook and take it because the food that they had in prison,
Baba ka amang betia.
Baba said it wasn't good.
Among nutritious.
It wasn't nutritious.
Nika adomo.
And if you ate it
Ilotaka.
and you stood on it, you kept eating it,
Akasasa dole dila.
it usually gave you a sickness
Ka for me berry.
called beriberi.
Inyada ka funule.
You become swollen, your face becomes swollen,
Ibulo le funu.
your hands become swollen,
Ikono futo e wara.
and you have a bloated stomach,
Sing dapatul faranka funu.
and your feet too are swollen.
Wala na baba muka adomo.
That was why Baba never ate it.
Paranata fonye fananko.
But he also told me that
Several times.
on several times
Ya attempt le purka poison.
that attempts have been made to poison him.
Wale atina.
And that was why
Amuka song wo domoro domola.
he never accepts the food, to eat the food there.
Fengo fensu tiatala.
And anything that is close to it,
Muka song ka adomo.
he never ate it.
Butu wata mo lente fananga nyinkena do koti.
That was when I took it upon myself and made it my responsibility
I make sure nga domoro tabi every day.
to make sure that I cooked food for him every day
Puru baba la safety.
for Baba's safety.
But you were taking great risks to send food and provisions to the Mile 2 prisons. And obviously, that would not have happened without the collaboration of prison officers.
But
What level of prison officers were you dealing with?
kato ika kole ya bale salang purka ukoke ka tabiro ke babaye anen ka fere ke ka adundi ka futandi ama kasokono silang umukuleti me yalonko akole yatanu bari sayin iten ka enin prison officer juma mo façon juma nyolle ka o ko tamandi no motumo
Ning junior officer ka kele.
I did it with junior officers.
Ning senior officer, some senior officer fanan ka kele.
I did it also with some senior officers.
Bari ning junior officer ka mentamandi.
But what we operated with the junior officers,
When senior officers will taman clear.
the issues are not the same with that which we did with the senior officers.
Okay, break it down for us so we understand. We have to make recommendations for institutional reform. There should not be a reason why people should cook food in their homes to send it to the prisons.
Bonye nyoto katuntul fanali nyanta ya marol lekela kolu meni alonko wolle be dending kasola anen kasola nkolu nin kasoko no kolu saying mune ya kendi abe jare la nyinna pour moye tabiro ke kaki moye kasola.
The food in the prison should be good enough for everybody.
Katu kasu domoro men kadada kasoko no anyanta bete ala le hanfo mo mondin sa domono.
While the Commission would definitely make recommendations to change that problem, to solve that problem, but it is also important for the Commission to know the system of smuggling contraband into the prison.
bari commission e nyantale pour ye nyim fanam fahamu ko lu men yalon ko wolle ka ke ko ka fengolu kullo to yolendi ke dundi kaso ko no fengolu men yalon ko ma nyantala je
so that both and other problems can be solved.
Nyin kamala wolu anin ku koten kolengolu men katama je isiu kulu bebo nyoto ya sono yandi.
So that is why your testimony in this regard is very important.
Wala na ila sedearo wala karola ukuma yata bakele.
So for the commission to understand the system that worked for you.
Ru commission wasalo kuomentamata iteye hanfo yake no.
Proceed, please.
Kwetenteng.
Yo, amandang domro damala.
It wasn't the food alone.
Nin senior kamenke.
What we did with the senior officers,
Like hani loptan tafang.
for instance, even when it came to going to the hospital,
Nim baba lafta kata loptanot.
when Baba wants to go to the hospital,
Bonga senior je.
I must see the senior officers.
David Bowell Konole.
Was amongst them.
Which David?
David
David
Duma.
Colley.
David Coley,
Former prison director.
former prison director.
Was he just a director in the prison?
For director da manne matinun kasoko no.
No, I remember that.
That is what I remember.
Did he have a boss in the prison?
Folu nyaton ka do bate nyato le nun kasola jeba.
No, I tell him nyaton koti je.
No, he was the leader.
So you're referring to David Colley, Director General of Prison Service?
Amunta ibe mo walem David Colley atele mu director general ti kasodo ko kunna.
I tell him director general ti kasuduku.
Yes, he was the director general of the prison service.
Kindly tell us what you were doing with him.
Afonye nate ka mun kulle tamandi.
Uru se baba mutaku.
So that they would handle Baba with care.
Na suda loptan tala se access to no yama ko eta loptan.
And that when he needed to go to the hospital, he will be given the assistance he needs to get there.
Because ngajele ko na lafta pur kata lopitan nin sa ma batandi imuka chance dia pur aita lopitan.
Because we realized that anytime he wanted to go to the hospital, except the sickness disturbs him properly, they never allowed him to go.
Are you suggesting that he was being denied routine access to the hospital?
Amunta ibe nyine fokan ko ikabalane pour ni wati men anyanta tala lopitano to jara rola silo kai kabalangama.
Ay kabalangala.
Yes, he was denied.
And what was it that you used to do with David Colley to gain Baba permission to go to the hospital?
Sai itaka munkule tamandi inin David Colley tema pour nyin kamala Baba sisilo soto no pour kata lopitano.
That is his needs.
Na sulata menna because ni ngaje ko ni nga kontanindi because nene ka generator sanga ni nga $10,000 diala le pour generator sang.
I saw that what I was pleasing to him because I once bought him a generator and I once gave him $10,000.
$10,000 ni walem generator ni na cost.
The 10,000 was the cost for the generator.
Amanda wala.
And that was not it.
Baba Doma.
Baba's younger brother,
Ibrahim Jobe,
called Ibrahim Jobe,
ay television nani sanni.
He bought 4 television sets
Ani amplifier saba.
and 3 amplifiers.
Nim prison sabol mel bebe Gambia.
All the 3 prisons in the Gambia,
Joshua, television on amplifier.
a television and an amplifier.
Mile 2,
Mile 2,
television on amplifier.
television and amplifier.
Janjambure, television on amplifier.
A television and an amplifier.
Television kilongomen tutaje.
The remaining television,
Omu David fangola personal use.
that was for David's personal use. All those things happened.
Why were you giving these things to David Colley?
Munana alibenyi mfengulu dikan David Colley la.
Because nganyim be diala pour kaje ko ise baba muta kunyala je. Men satin nanka baba ala safety obe nka wole bori. Pura asetara muta ku kono je. Ku kana soto je.
We did all of these things just to ensure that they took care of Baba decently and properly.
Would Baba had received a normal and regular life in the prisons if you did not give these things to David Colley?
Misali kama itila miroto ya mirai be Baba topoto kula nunka mutaku kasola wo tembo nim misali kama ita manyim fengulu di David Colley la nyin kama isi Baba topoto.
Ita mutakula because wo mutaku balia wale atin nantola nyingi.
They will not treat him decently, and that was the reason why we did these things.
In a sense, Madam Witness, you telling us that you had to bribe David Colley in order to ensure that Baba was treated in the way he ought to have been treated.
Munta Madam Ekanyana Fonyen ko, Ika David Colley Dukule, Purunyin Kamala, asikulu tamandi Baba la Karola, Katel Sulata, Kula Nyaming, Aning Alafta, Baba la Kulu Lala Nyaming.
Asikili no dukurola.
Yes, it can be called a bribe. Because that is something that was not supposed to happen.
Was there ever an occasion where David Colley requested for something specific?
For David Colley fangose nyin kaning ka fon sulata nyin fenkari la wala nyin kukari pour aliyolu kai?
Or has he ever called you to complain about a need of his?
Wala fo anene ye kumandile bankala sula kuma foye pour abe lafirin ko men.
Ama fonde kundunga bari Baba do ma men keta Ibrahima Jobe.
He did not tell me
several times.
He did not tell me personally, but Baba's younger brother Ibrahima Jobe, he used to tell them several times.
Let's clarify that. Who used to tell who what?
Ngauto senayandi jumale ka mum fo jumaye.
David ka kolle.
David used to call him and tell him his problems.
So,
and he used to solve them.
In a sense, you're saying that David used to call Ibrahim Jobe asking for a bribe in order to ensure the better upkeep of Baba Jobe within the prisons.
Amunda kanyino fonyanko David ka Ibrahim kumandile purunyin kamala asaduku ate lafta menna yo kae pour isi Baba la kulu topoto no nyamin kasoko no je ay tanka.
Ha mosa kiruala because women keke wale katina sometimes ni Ibrahim sula watu akajele ndakataji David la office wale kono.
Yes,
most of the time
it will be called that name because that was one of the reasons why Ibrahim Jobe, each time he wanted to see Baba, he was given access, and the meeting used to happen inside David's own office.
How do you know that?
Yolo nyarile.
Nene benta dofe fama beta je. Ibrahim fananka fonye.
I witnessed one. I was there myself, and Ibrahim too used to tell me.
Apart from David Colley, who else did you use to bribe among the senior officers at the prisons?
David Colley fango kola prison dukula nyatonkulu aligi nene ka juma nyolle dukuje.
Sang tol hanima wolf.
Now I cannot recall those names.
Bao David lenko kuntonkoti.
Since David is the head of the place.
Lungai tandile konim prison officer ikama ko ilenka trafficking ke.
And I indicated to you that the prison officers used to assist me to do trafficking. And since it's the trafficking that you want to know whether it is in existence, which I already established before.
Yes, but in addition to that too, I would want to know who was involved. We have established David.
David fangola ko ngao lankena male wolonta.
Dobe ka fo Ismaila.
There was one called Ismaila.
Last name, please.
Ismaila Colley.
Ismaila Colley.
What was his position?
Ala makamu munu muneti otembo palaso membablu.
Amantara ngambira malondal exactly. It's not ngambira amanke junior officer tit bara amanke da most senior officer fananti. Abe in between la bari mala fenko long exactly.
I don't know exactly what his rank was, but I could say he was a mid officer.
Do you recall what bribes you gave him?
Hakilo sibula la yem duku fason diatela.
Ismaila okay, watu wati lembo suo kono fengol manu.
So Smaila is every time in the house, clothes, rice.
It seems like you had a salary for some of them. Monthly salary.
Ye kariwo kari jole fongo soto e kamendi nyili la tumololo.
Tebe mol kono le menka salary soto.
Yes, he was amongst people who got salaries.
Who got salaries from you?
Menuka jomuta etebulu.
Ikamuta ntebulu ikamuta Ibrahim Jobe.
They got it from me, and they also got it from Ibrahim Jobe.
And do you know how much is the salary or was the salary for a junior prisons officer?
O ya lonne wala jo salary ka o jo men dila wonya jellemu pour men ya lon ko kasola do kulale mati membe dinngul kono.
You
mean what I used to give them or what they get as part of their work as prison officers?
Let's first establish how much government paid them on a monthly basis.
No,
I don't know that one.
The commission has come to learn that some prison officers at grade 3 would receive about $1,000 a month.
Prison officer dolu ka dalasi wulikili ne soto men be grade 3 kari wo kari.
You are paying more than the government monthly salary a month.
Munda itaka men dila ike jo men wala ka siyaman sakunda fon la joti kari wo kari.
Wato man sakunda fana responsibility soto le ni aje wol fana be akla in such a way.
Well then the government too has a responsibility given the way these white people are acting.
That's the reason why we brought it out.
Dalilo le ya sabu nga fintindina.
And why you are such a very important person to them, because you are paying them more than the government was paying them.
Walanna itela ko kumayata itelubulu kendeke katu itebe jokan jola men siata haniman sakunda fon ke jo men.
Ntolke okay because nsulata baba la safety lela.
We did that because we wanted to ensure Baba's safety.
Nu wajarta nun tole fengo bela.
And that was worth anything for us. That was why we did all those things. I cannot even begin to mention. In fact, we did many naming ceremonies. For some we bought rice for them, others we bought cooking oil, others television sets. There were many. I cannot remember all of them. But whatever I needed also, they ensured that it got to Baba.
Madam Witness, the prison administration was corrupt to the core. Would you agree?
Madam, nako. Kasola dokula lo wotumo amunta nakaro itelu asembe mabale be bulunu wotumo hanifo kulolu bala.
That is true.
Let us move on. And while Baba was in prison, you tried as much as possible to help get him out.
Nata tenteng sai. Baba be kasola tumomen. Yekato sifa nya beleke purka findindi kasola. Fonde.
Let's talk about those efforts.
Wakata kolu sai wolu fanya bang.
Janibita wakata kolu to nyina ta fendola.
Before I talk to you about those attempts, I forgot something.
Nka video kasetul fana rent no.
I used to video cassettes.
DVD cassettes.
These DVDs.
Nigerian films. Sometimes 20 cassettes.
Sometimes 20 cassettes.
Sometimes 15. Nka di prison officer la.
I used to give to the prison officers.
Ka samba ika jubeje. Ila free period.
And they used to watch them there when they are free. And after watching all of them, they will return them back to me. And I'll return them back and rent a new set. I used to do that also.
So, I forgot
what it
now
said.
Let's talk about the efforts you have made to secure Baba's release, including your meeting with Muammar Gaddafi.
Saying a funny, ye katolu menuke. Pour kaje foisi Baba bula ay boka sola wolu kono inin Gaddafi fangala nyoje o keta mendi
nga kata ku jamake pour kaje Baba finti kaso kono.
Yes, I made several attempts and efforts to see that Baba gets out of prison.
In kata ku onim family bele dentala ngake.
All these efforts was a result of a joint effort with the family.
Biriala prison term banta.
When his prison term expired,
Tata David Kolikang.
I went to David Colley. I said to him, this guy has served his prison term. All of them said yes, it has come to an end. So I asked, when is he going to be released?
But he refers me to the Interior Ministry.
After
After he referred me to the Interior,
Data Interior several times.
I went to the Interior Department several times.
Urka Usman Sonko.
So that Usman Sonko,
Sajeno.
I could see him.
Na Baba la bulaku kacha.
And we could discuss Baba's issue.
Bari watu wa nika ku Tida Baba Jobe.
But each time he was told is Tida Baba Jobe,
Amuka song pur kanje.
he never accepted to meet me.
No ke fosi nya sabanyo.
I did that for almost 3 times.
Nata na stop.
And then I stopped.
Murta prison.
I returned to the prisons.
For David ye.
And told David.
Ako kuo nyanta kabo interior le.
And he said things have to come from the Interior Department.
Nata obula.
Then I left that.
Family nata sinyoka.
The family gathered.
Kachata.
And discussed.
And later also safe former president Yaya Jammeh.
And we wrote a letter to the former president Yaya Jammeh.
Clemency letter.
A clemency letter.
Kaitandal ko baba la tambantale.
To show him or to remind him that Baba's time has expired.
Bari ate Yaya Jammeh malong.
But that he wasn't aware.
Obviously
he was aware.
But
we assumed he did not know, so we put it in that way.
Because he was the type of person who could you could communicate to in that kind of language. So we wrote to him, we praised him, told him things. And he replied to us that Baba was just like a brother to him.
That Baba was just like a brother to him. But what happened to Baba? Baba was the one that caused that on himself. Because he, Yaya Jammeh, he was the reason why Gambia got to know Baba Jobe. But Baba decided to make himself look big. That was the response he responded that letter.
We would come to the response.
Then he said, but he will consider it.
So letter was set aside.
So I set that letter aside.
Could you hold a second? You said in your letter of clemency. You had to say things to the president in order to please him. Why did you have to do that? You have a constitutional right to petition the president.
Order of the day.
I want to remind you about your own words, which you said was the order of the day.
Praise.
You must praise him.
So the same thing will apply to Jamfana.
So that was the same thing that applied here.
That's the only way.
That was the only way we could talk to him and have his attention. So we must humble ourselves.
Take a look at this document. Was that the letter of clemency?
Yes, this was the letter of clemency.
Could you send it back to me? And this would be the response. The letter of clemency, 5th October 2010, and the response from the government is 5th of November. Take a look at that.
Yes, this is it.
Mr. Chair, I would like to read these aspects of the letter, just to hammer home some of the points raised by the witness. I'll then pass on the document to the chair.
Please proceed, counsel.
The letter is addressed to His Excellency the President.
Letter oni ya safe kaki banko president His Excellency.
Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya AJJ Jammeh.
Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya AJJ Jammeh.
And the letter emanated from Aja Fatu Fofana of Jara Karantaba.
And the letter obota meya ikafole Aja Fatu Fofana membe Jara Karantaba.
And the second paragraph reads as follows.
Amunta kaito bala safero la borindi fulanjango ay nyine fo.
Says first, I pray to the Almighty Allah to continue to grant you the wisdom and fortitude to govern our dear nation in peace and progress.
Kombe man satalla danila asinyin sembo ninga fero ning a kangodila puru yenna nyin kanunte banko yamara yasamba anyama kairo nin tenkuni yirwa kan.
Second,
Fulanjango,
I wish to congratulate you on your to my very beautiful daughter-in-law, Lady Alima Jammeh.
mbe konto na nyimfanana ko ifututa ndingo ye memu ndimusu nyimmati Lady Alima Jammeh.
I should have been in the midst of the wedding affairs, but for the distance and nature of my current circumstances.
Nyanta tarla wo kolu temalenu bari dinkira la jamfo anin kolu la lanya ntefang la karola wala asabu mantaraje.
However, my prayers are constantly with you, and I am asking Allah to grant you both manifold blessings and a lifetime of conjugal bliss.
Yo mbe man satalla danila puru hanimbi asi isembentuya karafulo bela jido si sono yaima anim fanan ila solo moment fa ala sa adila ko ilaftala nyami.
Interesting. Your Excellency and my son,
Your Excellency ndimma,
let me acknowledge to you that whatever fame, good name, or material possessions accrued to Baba Jobe and to entirety of our family during his period of association with you was down to your generosity and grace.
Mbenyim fole yanko kabirin tobo fo sembo fo nafulo fo taranya nyimma anin todia Baba Jobe ye femfen soto ite la karola kana bulantel fongol la dimbaya la karola amumeo be sababo sunta ite la yamfo ni la songole kan.
He himself has always reiterated this fact, and we have been equally appreciative.
Ate fango katu nyim fulale wati o wati andun kulom nyintime yalonko ndelefonalu adiata nyongole nyama.
Even now, when I communicate with him in his current condition of incarceration, I always tell him that I would rather he remains in jail as long as he is with you than he is free but is cut off from you.
Hani alataro kasokono naka nyinyomo yolu menu beketeng ka kumolu sindi nyoma nkadua nyinela hanabe tula kasokono bari ina la teria ning hadama ya yetenteng wala be fisia la nyeng dina ay bo kasola al yekuntu.
Personally, I believe what happened has happened because it was decreed by Allah, the all-knowing God.
La ta'ala ko menketa akitale dorong adung Allahu subhanahu wa ta'ala wala fango kitita la kai ke wala nyama wala na kita wonya.
Today, after about 7 years of imprisonment, I pray that you grant Baba presidential pardon and clemency.
Mbedani la bi ni lungo kang boyri Baba felenti ay sanji woro wala ni fella kasola woto mbedani la president wala sembo na la kango kang yeyam fa Baba e nyin kamala asifinti kasola fansoto.
I ask this of you as a mother and as a loyal subject.
Mbe ikani na nyina ko muy baleti andu ngokola muy la mararoleti me yalon ko mbela bankola kan.
My family and I will be eternally grateful to you for everything, and we implore you to return your favors to us.
Nteni na dimbayalo foja nimfau mbetarla sondi male yo ndum mbedanila yewo ku kendo yamfo nyin yewo kenyen ko leftala nyamin bitum mbedanila ufanala.
My president, my son, let me conclude by praying for your continuous success and prosperity.
Na president ndingo mbedruwa le ye fanan fo alasi continue ka iso yirwa nin tanya tola anin maraku nyimma me yalon ko asibo Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fangu.
Best example of how to make somebody's head big.
Nyelu musanti ngolete pour que mo fango nyandi afantu ay nganya.
And let us listen to the response.
Dayen ate fanan na jabiro na takementi ngaw fanan lamoy.
On behalf of His Excellency the President, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Alhaji Yahya. I am sorry, let me take it again. On behalf of His Excellency the President, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya A.J. Jammeh, I have the honor to acknowledge receipt of your correspondence of 25th November 2010 relative to this subject.
Bitung nte Banco President His Excellency Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya A.J. Jammeh mbenyi itan lako ile letaro men ya kinang mbe kala mutandila nyinako ngasotole menketa karo November karotili muang ani luloti.
His Excellency the President has directed that I convey to you his profound gratitude and appreciation for the prayers, goodwill, and the kind sentiments you have expressed in.
Ate President wenye mfana yeko, mfanansi jabiro kiye, afanansi wota be konto na kumakanyi malula, jairolu, aning, ye kumakangulu menu fo pruke isindi yama, mfanamba konto na kumakang kendo lula ye menkinkanu.
And your recognition of what His Excellency has contributed in making your son, Baba Jobe, and family what they were.
Anim fanang, yenyin kalamutandiro itandi, ka foko, idima Baba Jobe, ame menti bi, aning ala dimbaya lunimbadingulu, ak sababo be keta menti wole keta kabonte la karola.
His Excellency has indicated that he has treated Baba Jobe as a brother, but what he received in return was incomprehensible.
Benyi itandila ko, ate Baba Jobe mutale nunko, abadin sutungo. Bari bitung inata kolu menu murundi ate kang. Amunta wole mnyindi wakoto mnyindi ko Baba Jobe nata menke atela umukule time ya lonko motafa hamunola.
In the same vein,
His
Excellency pointed out that Baba Jobe was previously unknown except to the former NSS and police, but rather became a household name in this country and beyond because of His Excellency the President.
Follow Baba Jobe mumoleti momam mello nyim bankun kang aman to soto andung amang tobo sotong yo otumo men yalong wolom NSS aning otumo NIA aning yin kanta bunda kotengulu bari anata nyin tobo ba men soto aning sembo wo be dalilo nin sabo nyin ala nin tele ya sabu.
His Excellency the President would also like to note that Baba Jobe has only to blame for his present situation as he became too big.
Woto President, His Excellency President Kabeni itandila ko Baba Jobe abe tembo mento bi ay ko men si afangola baro le yo sabu afangoma katu nyi labangola anatake moliti me yalon ko ay afang wara bakele fatambita.
Then the concluding paragraph.
Bitung anata kumo kumfa dameng.
Mr. Chair, we would ask to put these two documents in evidence. The first one, right? Yeah? Okay. Indeed, very nice words of praise and a very fitting response to so whose boss.
Aning jabiro me ya lonko aketa jabiriti membota ako ala boss le moti menketa jabiro ta ay mentilindi atela miraro.
Did anything come out as a result of this request? Did he do anything?
Fodung bringing kanindiro keta ni letero tata menketa ni yamfadani leteroti. Fo anata kukele bang.
Nothing happened.
Was this your only effort?
Not
this one alone.
Please tell us.
We were there. We heard that it was going on a farmer's store. I tried. By one of his big photographs. I looked for one.
Frame.
Inside the frame. I went to Jara. At that time, it was around Basse. I gave to the boys. And they put it by Baba's compound. The compound is by the highway. I went inside the village. I looked for people who would do the singing and the dancing.
Traditional musicians.
Traditional musicians. When I looked for these traditional musicians, I mobilized people. They stood by the highway drumming. From Karantaba up towards Jara Soma. They were singing songs, clapping hands, and they were mentioning Yaya's name. I bought a green cloth.
Not a flag,
and I made a lot of flags out of it. And I distributed to these women. The day was to come, he supposed to have a meeting in Soma. So I lined up these women from the compound of our house towards Soma. I left them there and I went to where the meeting was being held. When I got to where the meeting was held, I stood in line where the chiefs were standing. He was shaking the hands of people. When he got to me, he shook my hand.
His Excellency, Tida Baba Jobe.
I said to him, Your Excellency, it's me, Tida Jobe.
Baba Jobe.
Tida Baba Jobe. I came so that we could see each other. He said to me, Mansakonko.
The following day,
I went early to Mansakonko. That one also, I stood at the door. I remember that time Wajuara was the governor. I had said it to Wajuara that I wanted him to assist me to meet the president. But Wajuara couldn't do anything as far as my singing was concerned. I was there. I couldn't see him. But then I heard that they were going to have a meeting in Kiang. I said, well, let me go to Kiang. If I get there, it could be I would be able to speak to him. Then I went to Kiang. That too, I stood in line where the chiefs were standing. They used to allow me to stand there because they knew me. When he got to me and shook my hand, I said to him, I was in Mansakonko, but I was unable to see you. He smiled and passed on. He didn't say anything to me.
But he insisted
But at that time, it was difficult for me to shake his hand, but I insisted until I was eventually able to shake his hand. some of his guards who were close to him,
Dubi ya kam fata mbalu bakele.
one of them was very angry with me
Because ajele mba force kanyame pour ka bulo diala.
because he noticed that I was forcing myself to shake his
Dumbe
hand.
delegation no male birin soma.
And I was following these delegations all the way from Soma.
Adia mutanye kam fa kono.
He spoke to me in an angry tone.
Mbota jentata si.
I left there, went away and sat down.
Si ta fo meeting obanta.
I sat until the meeting ended.
Biri bota je nyanta kata kanilai.
When they left there, they were supposed to go.
Batata.
I was tired.
Manata kanilai.
I couldn't get there eventually.
Mursa karantaba.
I returned to Karantaba.
Then the following day,
Then the following day,
nseita man kombo.
I returned back to the combos.
Bejang,
I was here.
sila do fanang mbita kam marsa auto.
One other time, I was on my way to the market
Ninteri ma.
with a friend of mine
Rek nga State House ma fongala.
around the State House.
Nga je aka fintina.
We saw him coming out
Aning few guards,
with a few guards.
Martin Bowl konole,
Martin was amongst them.
Kamara fanang beje,
Kamara too was there,
riman dol nyilong.
but the others I did not know them.
Nteri ma ko nyiko
Which
hech.
Martin? Which Martin?
Ko Martin Juma.
Martin member State House.
Martin at the
Alaji
State
Martin.
House, Alaji Martin.
Alaji Martin. So mbori nteri ma ko hechi fela kana.
So I ran and my friend said to me, here Hechi comes.
Mborita
I ran
fom futatam.
until I got to him
Ngabulo diala.
and I shook his hand.
Nkai ko hechi ntelem Tida Baba Jobe.
I said to him, Hechi, it's me, Tida Baba Jobe.
Sabari dimbaya batata.
Please, the family is suffering.
Birin ko Tida Baba Jobe damo.
Once I said Tida Baba Jobe,
Kamara yembulo fadi.
Kamara hit my hand.
Bulo kanata.
My hand slipped away.
Atonta ay Kamara Jube.
He turned and looked at Kamara.
Amandia maide.
He didn't speak to him,
Bari nata bulo dia la kotenke. Mfana insista nga bulo dia la kotenke.
but I ended up shaking his hand again because I insisted and I shook his hand.
Nkai ko hechi isabari dimbaya batata.
I said to him, Hechi, please have mercy. The family is suffering.
Smile ta.
He smiled.
Den botaje.
Then I left
Ntata.
and went away.
Beje.
I was there.
Tida,
Yeah.
at this stage, Baba Jobe had already finished serving his sentence.
In Tembeng, we are le Baba Jobe la kaso aketa fire bam fereng.
Ay abang fereng.
He completed it.
And they refused to release him.
Kabula.
Ah, paranta pour kabula.
Yes, they refused to release him.
His detention at this period became unlawful.
Ila muto wato waire ala wucheo banta. Woto luati nyale moti.
Ah, lua tinyalem, lua meta tinyari ne.
Yes, it was unlawful and disregard for the law, which has been here for a long time.
What happened after that?
Mune nata
Mbeje.
ke kola.
Mbeje,
I was there.
sunkaro kanasi,
It was getting close to Ramadan.
ka sukuru talaki.
He usually distributed sugar.
Biringa mo ilungo me na yanta ka sukuru tala.
When I got
House.
to hear about the day on which he was to distribute the sugar at the State House,
Data State House.
I went to the State House.
Birin futata je,
When I got there,
ndara lo LRR mol ka lo damentu.
I stood where the LRR people used to stand.
Ila sefol ni la alkalo la this party militants ka lo damentu.
Their chiefs, their alcalos, and their party militants, where they used to stand.
Lo taje.
I stood there.
Ay bulo di mon la,
He shook people's hands
pa futatamma.
until he got to me.
Ira futatamma,
When he got to me,
nkai echi,
I said to him, Hechi,
telem Tida Baba Jobe.
it's me, Tida Baba Jobe.
Nata le pour niye kacha.
I came so that we could discuss.
Atonta.
He turned.
Akonye foi be janne.
He said to me, are you here?
Nkai hambe janne.
I said to him, yes, I'm here.
Atonta Alaji Martin ka.
He turned to Alaji Martin.
Ako ngata ni Alaji Martin e diamo.
He said I should go and talk with Alaji Martin.
Ni Alaji Martin tata wala nyama.
I went with Alaji Martin just like that.
Tata la office.
We went to his office.
Birin futata je.
When we got there,
Alaji Martin ko nyemunem problem oti.
Alaji Martin asked me, what is the problem?
Nkai ko.
I said to him that
APRC.
APRC,
Nimpilal bala.
if there were any pillars,
Baba dabe upilal le kono.
Baba is among those pillars.
Dungalo ne ko.
And also I know that
Ala tam banta bar hechi malong.
his term, present term has expired, but the president wasn't aware.
Lafta ka londi wala.
I want to make him aware of that
Ay yamfa.
so that he will have mercy
Imbaya be bataren.
because the family was suffering.
Bari ngalo ne president o yalone.
I knew that the president knew what about it.
Bari nse diamu no doron ne nyama.
But I must speak in that manner.
Bari ngawo fowe.
After I said that to him,
Akonye ko to nyalem.
he said to me, it is true.
Akonye baba e menki APRC.
He said what Baba did for the APRC.
Ma foko mo nene takela de.
I am not saying that no one else would ever do such a thing.
Bari mo man tambala.
But no one is above him.
Ala card bonda ya dinna.
He removed his card and gave it to me.
Akonye calling call.
And he said to me, constantly keep calling me.
Bari nim president o free ta wato menna.
But any time that the president is free,
Be mba fole ne yena ina meet.
I will tell you so that you could come and meet him.
Nkai okay.
I said to him, okay,
Ntata.
and I left.
Nsaita wala nyama.
And I went home like that.
Man skuru dinna.
They gave me no sugar.
Fana me nyininka.
I also did not ask them,
Because woman te sinunje.
because that was not my reason for being there.
Did they ever call you?
No.
Martin ever called you?
Alaji Martin, fane ne kumandile bang.
Aman kumandi ntele ka kumandi.
He never called me. I was the one calling him.
Nga call wati.
And each time I call him,
Nga fine ko akafanya ko president obe busy rin.
he used to tell me that the president was busy.
Bari wokono.
But this, while that was happening,
Yunta salta nka aladani.
each time I pray, I ask God,
Ni president onyo jenyo ya natara na kairo peke.
if at all my inability to meet the president, if that would be my good,
Na e nyoje. Na se nyoje.
let me see him.
Bari ni na kairo teje.
If good will not come out of it,
Nkanaje.
let me not meet him.
Womu continuous prayer nkamenke.
That was a continuous prayer which I made.
Yo, bring Alaji Martin call batata.
When I called Alaji Martin until I got tired,
Ngabulaji.
I left him alone.
Ngatu wala nyama.
And I left things like that.
But these efforts to get Baba Jobe released or to solve the problem was not only limited to the efforts of yourself and the family. The Libyan government did something, correct?
So ite nyin katolu men keteng anin dimbaya la katolu pour nyimbe isi Baba Jobe bulano. Amanda wala Libyan bankola nyaton ko fana ye kut kijele.
Ay ku kijele kai.
Yes, he did something about it.
Because watu sutano.
Because there was once a time
Ay mo meng Muhammad Gaddafi nata ja.
when Muhammad Gaddafi came here,
Musundungo dobeje.
there was one particular woman
Ayenkili.
sent me
Kalafta musol lela holo kono.
that he wanted to have women inside the hall.
Musol bente bul no meli anko kafo bembulu.
I had women who were a club,
Kafu Jamal.
many clubs.
Irayo fonye.
She said that to me,
Akonyense mako ino fana puri na inyoje.
she said to me, I would also assist you so that you could get to see with him.
See who?
Gaddafi.
Gaddafi.
Birayo fonye mala kula.
When he said this to me, I did not believe it.
Nata na kafol musu kafol mobilize.
I came and mobilized my women groups,
Up to 150 women.
up to 150 women,
Porque samba Jerma Hall.
took them to the German Hall,
Jerma
Hall,
Puru Gaddafi la bengoje.
for Gaddafi's meeting.
Biringa woke.
After I did that,
Belungoning.
on the day of the meeting,
Tata holo nyinkono.
I went to the hall.
Musuningo me promise wala.
The woman that gave me that promise,
Woman na tara holo nyinkono.
she was not inside the hall.
Holo fata.
The hall was full.
Gaddafi diamo start.
Gaddafi started to speak.
Ye bunda soro.
They closed the doors.
Otumo musuningo tata reception of the State House.
At that time, the lady had gone to the State House for a reception.
July 22nd reception eve lengotino.
It was July 22nd eve.
Birindunta holo kono.
When I got inside the hall,
Gaddafi diamo start.
Gaddafi began to speak.
La protocol ikafo me sana.
His protocol, the one called Sana,
Musolem.
a woman,
Jita nang abetaman tamola.
came down and was walking about
Palota musukilindala.
until she stood close to one woman,
Muso munteri manet.
and that woman was my friend.
Almost 3/4 of whole on tele musol be somebody 150 musol tele.
Almost 3/4 of the women that were there, out of the 150, I was the one that brought them in.
150 women ngawale somebody.
I brought 150 women. Those are the ones I took there.
Ira lota musunyo indala.
When she stood close to that woman,
Aya nyinin ka kai ku foite mu business woman latiba.
she asked her, "Are you a businesswoman?
Wala imu minister la musolti wala minister.
Or are you a wife of a minister or a minister?"
Kay non te mu business woman leti.
She said to her, no, I am a businesswoman.
So ndingo fana ya nyini ka kay te mu jumaleti.
So that woman also asked her, but who are you?
Kay kon te mu Gaddafi la protocol leti.
She said to her, I am Gaddafi's protocol.
So ndingo kay ko wolem na friend yinta kay ko barateri ma dol be je ka fo me Baba Jobe. Fo yo lonne ba.
The woman, who is my friend, said to her, but he has a friend called Baba Jobe. Do you know him?
Bira Baba Jobe to for Sanae.
When she mentioned Baba Jobe's name to Sana,
Sana kidita.
Sana jumped.
A contanta.
She was happy.
Akaya le.
See,
Muso kay barabe sorondi nedi.
the woman said to her, but he is imprisoned.
Kaya la muso le.
And she asked her, where is his wife?
Otu wonte be siri nyato.
At that time, I was seated in the front.
Na friend yin nata na sidula.
My friend came to where I was sitting,
Akonye ko purunta ngata ala sito just for 1 minute.
and she said to me that I should follow her to her seat just for 1 minute.
Jakalita.
I was surprised.
President obe diamola.
A president was speaking.
Aman normal.
It's not normal
Runga wuli.
for me to get up
Ka movement oke holo ko.
and make movements inside the hall.
Bari birin chonda.
But when I turned
Nga sana jeje.
and I saw Sana there,
Wuli tantata.
I got up and went.
Quickly I kaito bondi.
Quickly, she brought out a paper.
Akonye ko I knew your husband when I was 18 years old.
She said to me, I knew your husband when I was 18 years old.
We were in the same college.
We were in the same college.
Akonye write your name and number.
She said to me, write your name and number.
Nganto safe ani number.
I wrote my name and number,
Akonye I'll get back to you.
and she said, I will get back to you.
I will not ninsika.
She took the note.
Gaddafi be diamola.
Gaddafi was speaking.
Tata ay alandi wanyakoto.
She took it and put it right under where he was standing.
Bira alandi Gaddafi nyakoto.
When he put it right under him there,
Gaddafi ya diamo stop a smiled.
Gaddafi stopped speaking and smiled.
Then anata continue la diamola.
And then he continued speaking.
Biri meeting obe janyanta.
When the meeting ended and everybody dispersed,
The following day,
the following day,
sundingo nyi call.
the lady called me.
Ako nga prepare puru ngata nga Gaddafi meet.
She said that I should get prepared because I was going to meet Gaddafi.
Bari nim proof nyanta na la kaitandiko I'm the wife of Baba Jobe.
But that I should go with a proof to show that I was the wife of Baba Jobe.
Nga marriage certificate provide.
I provided a marriage certificate
Ani nata in Baba kena futusito.
and a photograph which I took with Baba Jobe during our marriage day.
Nata na dani.
Then I appealed
Kafai ko nimmi na fo ni no friends na no leba.
and I asked her if I am coming, could I come along with my dead friend?
Akonye ko no problem.
And she said to me, no problem.
Tata wole nyama.
So we went,
Then ndimfula.
myself and
And a friend.
two of my kids and
And a friend.
my dead friend.
Ntata je.
We went there.
Birin tata.
When we got there,
Where was Gaddafi lodged at the time?
Tembo Gaddafi be jari mintole.
Abe jek cham la kordal to membe silokam.
he was at Jack's Cham's compound by the highway.
O birin futata.
When we got there,
Gaddafi nata.
Gaddafi came.
Be kachala.
We were discussing.
Ngan baba la natalol bondi.
I took out Baba's photographs,
Memba itan la kon baba mun kemal ti nala natalo.
which would prove that Baba was my husband.
Ngaitanda.
Photographs I had with him, I showed them to him.
Nga baba fawni Gaddafi la natalo itandala.
I also showed him a photograph he had with Baba.
Yana marriage certificate itandala.
I showed him my marriage certificate,
Nata na baba la cool fine.
and then I told him about Baba's case.
Kaya aya kata.
I told him to try
Urase anim jampres ya jame se diamu no nyame.
and to find ways of talking to Jame,
Uru baba se fintino.
so that
kaso kona nyame.
Baba can get out of prison.
Biringa ol fire.
When I said these things to him,
Akonye ko.
he said to me,
Birin baba la nying problem o datita.
since Baba's problem started,
Ba follow kanne since at the onset.
I was following it up since from the onset.
Bira fonye.
When he said this to me,
Kaya barinta nga mo inunko. Ye mol kina ne pur kana fine enjoy men la baba kan.
I said to him, I heard that you sent people here to come here and pay the fine that was levied on Baba.
Ya jame man som pur ka o mol receive.
But Yaya Jammeh refused to meet the delegation.
Akonye ko yes.
He said to me, yes.
Akonye but no problem.
He said to me, but no problem.
Ko bisuto.
Tonight,
Nyanta state banquet sotola.
we are supposed to have a state banquet.
Na be kachala.
I will discuss with him then.
Baba la ko na ba kachala.
We will discuss Baba's issue.
Anatana afonye ko.
And then he also said to me,
Sa ente foni baba se diamu no nyadile.
I said to him, he said to me, how can I be able to speak to Baba?
Kaya ko inshallah. Nka inshallah.
I said to him, God willing,
Nintata.
if I go,
Be arrangement kela le nga jube na be diamu la nyam.
I will make arrangements to see how you could be able to speak to him.
Mbeje.
So I was there.
Nata family la kole ya cool fai.
I told him about the difficulties that the family faced,
Financial constraint me nga soto.
the financial constraints that we had.
Nga be fai.
I told him all.
Ko mol kanale comme ika ye mol jele mel ka fa ko itol mu baba la musoti wala fenketa baba kan wala yatina itol ma iman ku keno imalong ibe diamu la jumale.
That they see people who impersonate themselves as Baba's wives or Baba's people. So that was why they do not know how to assist.
But since then, every 6 months,
ika
could allowance ole kina
they used to send in an allowance
through ila embassy member Dakar.
Through their Dakar embassy.
Nkabo jankata Dakar.
I used to leave this place and go to Dakar.
Nim baba la brother wala la sister.
With Baba's brother or his sister.
Ngata kodu kamana.
And pick up this money.
O birin Gaddafi fat.
Until Gaddafi died.
Wolto stopped.
That was when that stopped. But that was how it happened.
And that meeting with Gaddafi, do you have anything to show for it? To show that this meeting occurred.
Inala onyojo fem bebulle si mem yitandino ka kesedo ti ka foko to nyatonya ini Gaddafi nyojele.
Anna natale.
Yes, we had a photograph.
You have provided a copy. The copy is not very good. Do you have the original?
Akoye do dilale ye men copy barbitum natalo nyim fonfon a follow ta nyim fo bebulle bang.
Original bembulle bari malo nun koy bañ sura la jam wala na manna.
Yes, I have the original, but I was not sure you would need it here, which is why I didn't bring it along.
We would circulate the photocopy, and then later you could make a better copy for us from this of the original.
Bitum be nyildo murumurundi lale moli ajibe bari nyatonto isi photocopy kendo dada me yalon ko isa bondi o follow nyimbala.
Woman ke problem tin so
yes, that's not a problem.
Proceed, please.
So bri wo banquet lungo
on the night of the banquet,
brin seita
when I went home,
nganna prison officer in contact.
I established contact with my prison officer.
What was his name?
You will excuse me on that one.
Could you write it down and send it to us?
Excuse me on that.
Proceed, please.
Saying bring our contact.
So after I contacted that person,
and I told
the person that I wanted the person to take the telephone to Baba, because I wanted to speak to him. But I did not tell the person what I was going to discuss with Baba. So I was there. Baba called me on the telephone. I explained to him that I met Gaddafi and that I will take this number and give to his protocol, who was Sana. I asked him if he knew Sana, and he said yes, he knows her. He was not very, he didn't believe me that I sat with Gaddafi. I said I sat with him.
So
I said to him, so I'll give your number to Sana. I ended up giving the number to Sana. Sana called him. He spoke with Gaddafi.
Then later on,
I spoke to him. He said, behold, it is true that you actually met with Gaddafi. I said, yes, that was what happened. So I said to him, so how do you feel now after speaking to Gaddafi? He said to me, I'm very relieved. I asked him, what did you discuss? He said, no, I will not tell you that. I said, okay, no problem. I did not insist. I was there.
The following day, after the banquet,
the following day, Sana called me. She was happy. She was laughing. She asked if I could go and meet her in the hotel. Because she was in a hotel.
Where?
But I forgot the name.
Where was the hotel?
Hotel obe min to ma fanne.
Abita ka ni bita bijilo ma fangola.
It's on your way towards Bijilo.
Telo nybe bijilo le fangola.
The hotel is in Bijilo itself.
Yina ta tola.
I forgot the name.
Coconut Residence?
Exactly, Coconut Residence.
Coconut Resident.
Tata nga taraye.
I went there and met her.
Anata ku be narednye.
She narrated everything then to me.
Akonye Gaddafi ning hechi diamutale.
She said
Menketa yaya jamiti.
Gaddafi spoke with Hechi, who was Yaya Jammeh,
So they have come to an agreement. Ida korsale.
and that they have come to an agreement
Ko yaya jami be baba release lale.
that release Baba,
Paraba bulala Libya la Independence Day le.
but he would release him on Libya's Independence Day,
September 1st.
September 1st.
So mbenga celebrate.
So we all celebrated.
Barinte mang fenke baki. Mang kontan baki.
But I was not very happy
Because ngalon ko yaya jami man reliable.
because I knew that Yaya Jammeh wasn't reliable.
Saying Isaita?
So we went home.
No, it all Saita Libya.
They went home, back to Libya.
Saita Libya.
When they returned to Libya,
Shortly,
shortly,
Mamme Gaddafi fana a problem also.
not long after, Gaddafi also had a problem.
Amai Baba Bula.
He did not release Baba.
So mentambitani Gaddafi nyantaka mendiala wewo diala.
What Gaddafi was supposed to give him, he has given him.
How do you know that?
Ke olo nyaadi le.
Sana ya fonyele koye agreement oleke ay ko di jama diala.
Sana told me that they had an agreement and he gave him a lot of money.
Who gave who a lot of money?
Gaddafi ko di jama di Yaya Jammeh.
Gaddafi gave a lot of money to Yaya Jammeh
For what purpose?
Lile juma kan.
Purase yamfa baba
to give Baba clemency.
But this is not the first time issue of money came up in order for Baba to be helped from the authorities. Do you recall the request from the NIA officers?
Say ñi manke signa follow pour me yalon ko kodo sitama ñin kokono foy hakilo sibulale NIA do kulalu fanale kanindiro menke.
Aha, ikai Ablai Kujabi.
Yes, Ablai Kujabi.
Biriye Baba Mutano. Ablai Kujabi nataka.
When Baba was arrested, Ablai Kujabi came to him.
Akai ko I couldn't million lefied. Malong exactly how many millions.
And said to him, he mentioned several millions, but I don't know exactly how many.
Nim Baba would deal ya samba HE.
That if Baba gave them that amount and they took it to HE,
Abenyin case file.
he would end to this case.
But butuinata labanyame.
But how they ended eventually,
Manna walelo.
that is what I don't know.
But Baba nyufonyel.
But Baba told me
Because
this.
na be finti la kata o meet suto la kata meet.
Because when he's going out to meet this individual, he used to go in the night.
Ka fonyin kata ni Ablai Kujabi kata meet.
He used to tell me, I'm going to meet Ablai Kujabi.
And who was Ablai Kujabi at the time?
Malam Ablai Kujabi to Tembo.
Ablai Kujabi nga mira tell him NIA director to know.
I think he was the NIA director.
In the end, was Baba released even though after Gaddafi had given him money?
Obe kola Gaddafi kodo diala obe kola. Foy na baba bulale ba.
Iman na bula.
They did not release him.
And Gaddafi ended up in problems?
Gaddafi fana nata kole ya kulu soto.
Ha.
Yes.
What eventually happened to Baba?
Une nata ke baba la.
Karkili na dunta Gaddafi ni Baba la Fatema. Gaddafi fata doron. Karkili na dunte tema. Baba fana inata fa.
There was only a month's gap between the death of Gaddafi and Baba.
How did Baba die?
Baba fata nyadi.
Bejele suwo kono lunkiling.
We were there at home one day.
A call sort of from one prison officer.
I got a call from one prison officer.
Mato la mato fanye.
I don't know that officer's name because the officer did not tell me.
Konye Baba sasa tala be loptano to puriye na science.
And the officer said to me, Baba is sick, he's at the hospital, and that he should come immediately.
Rosta wala nyaman tata loptano to.
I rushed to the hospital.
Birim futa ngata a balu kandi tafaka jara jara.
When I arrived, I found his body was
warm and
very warm,
shaking.
and he was shaking.
Nata tawelo nyini ngasi nandi.
I looked for a towel and I soaked it in water.
Ngala balu bala fala temperature jita.
And I laid it on his body and I cooled down his temperature.
Nata suwo kono call.
I called back home.
Nkoye domoro de dae.
I told them to prepare food for him.
Domoro de dae because molem no alafta pasta la.
I told them to prepare food because he was someone that loved pasta.
Rio domoro de ya samana.
When they prepared the food for him and which they brought,
Wulumu Saturday le tinga remember.
that was a Saturday, I remember.
Doctor ol mantara no loptano to.
The doctors were not at the hospital.
No so lebije.
Only the nurses were
So
there.
abelarinje
He was lying down there.
Emergency.
He was lying at the emergency wing.
Whilst abe doctor ol batuka.
Whilst waiting for the doctors,
Domoro nata.
the food arrived.
Ay domoro ke.
He ate.
Yo then doctor ol nata.
Then the doctors came.
Ya yellow ta.
They took his blood.
Itata a check.
They went to check it up.
Biri ya jube.
After they checked his blood,
Ika malaria story.
they said he has malaria.
A dehydrate fana.
And he has dehydrated too.
So inata na medication ol dela.
Then they prescribed some medication.
So abe ol borol taka.
So he was taking those medicines.
But what time?
But at that time,
We had a hunger strike lebe prison.
there was a hunger strike at the prison.
Imuka domorike.
They don't eat.
Ikatara wala nyama.
They just stay like that.
Yo sign.
Now,
Bring Baba Jobe.
when Baba was there like that,
Inata ya move.
they came and moved him.
Ya samba Hariala ward.
They took him to Hariala ward.
Birabuta Hariala ward.
When he reached this Hariala ward,
Tili killing flanyo.
one day, on the second day,
E kambani killing nata anin sunkuto.
one young man came and a young lady.
Iko Baba la test nyoli babi repeat la.
They said they are going to repeat all the former tests that were carried on Baba.
Were they hospital staff?
Folmu lopitano kono do kulale tiba.
Loptan kono doku lalle muti.
Yes, they were hospital staff.
Iko ibe test ol ni repeat la le.
They said they are going to repeat the tests that were carried out on Baba.
Ako e test me ya longo ngakele. Iko malaria lem ani medication on beta kan sa mune wati nambe o repeat la.
He told them, after I took these tests, they said I have malaria and I'm taking the medicine given to me. Now, what kind of test are you people going to carry out?
Well, insista anika diamu nyameng they were talking with authority.
They insisted, and the way they were talking with authority.
Baba konyeko Tida.
Baba said to me, Tida,
Nyulie kinane.
these people have been sent.
Akonyeko executive order lem.
He said to me, it's an executive order.
Nkaeko.
And I said to him,
Bari ni executive order jahalo warat.
but this executive order is surprising.
Konye bulaje.
He said to me, leave them alone.
Asonta inata tesolta ko tenke ya yelota.
He accepted for them to take another blood sample for testing.
You drip sama nampurka kai.
They brought in drips to put on him.
Bari jioning be yelorine.
But the liquid was yellowish.
Baba ko mune minti.
Baba asked them, what is this?
Kai ko boro le minti.
They said to him, it's medicine.
Ako ko aike boro da mati de.
He said to them, well, let it be medicine alone.
Mbeje nga call sort of from prisons.
I was there when I got a call from prisons.
Prisoner beje.
There was a particular prisoner
Ka fo me Lamin Dabo.
called Lamin Dabo.
Para fata le sign.
He's late now.
Akonye ko.
He said to me,
Afo baba ko.
tell Baba that.
Kano so e drip kai.
Let him not allow them to put any drip on
Kana
him.
pengu.
Let them not inject him.
Na sonta doron.
If he accepts,
Ba fada.
they will kill him.
No for baba.
And I told Baba that.
Akonye ko sai.
He said to me, now,
You left a men na doron.
whatever they want,
Yake.
let them do it.
Because nte de borila.
Because I will not run
I'm
away.
helpless.
I am helpless.
Nte fenkeno.
I cannot do anything.
Konye ala betiat.
He said, well, God is good.
Fine.
I said, fine.
Sai mbeje.
We were there.
Hospital staff nata.
A hospital staff came
Ako inyamta ka baba move.
and said that Baba supposed to be moved
Private block.
to the private block,
Room number 10.
room number 10.
Ako iko alin tuja.
He said to them, leave me here.
Kaya ko no, it's a security order. Naka executive order.
They said to him, no, it's an executive order.
Sai
You have used this term quite frequently now, executive order. What do you understand it to mean?
Yanyin kumo fo sinya jamale ka fo executive order. Sa yite fangola mirror akoto mumuneti.
because ikanyi executive order samanani ni afo dorong tambidula tela.
Whenever they bring this executive order and they tell you, there is no way for you to pass through.
Because ikafo ina abatan santo.
Because they tell you that it's from the top.
Abatot santo jumale ya.
It's from the top from who?
Ya jam.
Yaya Jammeh.
Ndung sa ibe mu nekela bori dula tela.
And now what are you going to do? There is nowhere to run to.
Kana dula tela.
There is nowhere to escape to.
What is subdue?
You must subdue.
What atinna?
That was the reason why.
So ako ko alin tuja.
He said to them, leave me here.
Kay no your executive order file ko ting.
They said to him, no, it's an executive order.
Ay natana move
Now he was moved
to private block,
to private block,
room number 10.
room number 10.
Bari birin tata,
But when we got there,
sita waiting room on it.
we sat at the waiting room.
Kambatu because patient dole be lari wokono.
We were waiting because there was a patient inside there.
You bondile forcefully.
They forcefully removed that patient outside.
Iko webo wala time o mambang.
They said that person should get out when the person's time was not yet up.
Hospital staff wale famamati.
And that person is a hospital staff,
Kay ko dole jo.
and he paid money.
O baba len jumati muna ne bate bondila pour ka baba dundi woto.
He said he paid money. And who is Baba that will warrant them to take him out for Baba's sake?
Don't tol sita waiting room oto fo yala fengol be pack fa parete.
We were seated at the waiting room until he packed all his belongings,
After tol nata taje.
and then we went there.
Wolun jakal tabake.
That day I was very surprised.
Bari
But
man la fi baba yalo.
I did not want Baba to know,
Because nte be jele pour ka sembo diala.
because I was there to strengthen him.
I was his only source of courage
I was his only source of courage
at that particular point in time.
at that particular point in time.
Wala na mukala fa yalo.
That was why I did not want him to know
Pombe niyo be tora re.
that I was hot inside,
Man niyo man tora.
or whether I was not hot.
Nkai ko mbita jonkot.
I said to him I was going to the bathroom.
Tato hospital management la staff kili ya akontong usanyan leti nyina tato.
I went and called the one hospital staff whose surname is Sanyang, but I cannot recall the person's name.
Nkai ko sanya.
I said to the person, Sanyang,
Kay njahal tade.
I said, I'm surprised.
Mune be keri.
What's happening?
Ko nyem fanam be jakal li wala nya.
And the person said to me, I'm also surprised equally.
Bari mbe kala nya dile.
But what are we going to do?
Fombe so.
We must comply.
Sai beje.
Point of order. The witness kept saying Jahal, but in that particular context, it might have meant worried. Is that the case?
Jahal ha.
Yes, all right. Please proceed.
Akoy tente.
Sai mbeje wala nyama.
So we were there like that.
Wo fanan ka jahal tale.
And he too said, the person too said that he was worried.
Kay kule be kerinde.
I said to the person, something is amiss.
Raya tara.
But at that time,
Jani be baba sambala room number 10.
before they would take Baba to room number 10,
Prison medic dobeje.
there was one prison medic
Ka fa jaju.
called Jaju,
Aning ika fume Jimbo.
and the one they call Jimbo.
Debe bolana wanyo, mbe bolana salola.
When I was just from having prayers,
Tambitela wanyi bundatu.
I passed them by the kitchen door.
Ibe kullo kan.
They were talking in private,
Bari kamem fo malo.
but what they were discussing, I don't know,
Bari tol manteje.
but they did not see me.
So birin tata baba ya ngatara hariala.
But when I went to Baba and found him at Hariala,
Nga fai.
I told him.
Akonye ko they are up to something.
He said to me, they are up to something,
Bari alabetiat.
but God is good.
Sa mbeje.
So I was there
Wo medic nyin nata baba ya.
until the medic came to Baba.
Anata nabe kachara.
He came and he was chatting with him.
Baba nyin ka deliberately.
Baba asked him deliberately
Kay Jimbo le.
and asked him, where is Jimbo?
Kay bimu me nyaman Jimbo je.
He said, for the whole of today, I did not set my eyes on Jimbo.
So birin tata.
When he left,
Baba konye yajele.
Baba said to me, you see,
Konye they are up to something.
they are up to something.
Konye alabetiat.
He said to me, God is good.
So biri wo botala le.
After that,
Natana move room 10.
they moved him to room 10.
So mbe room 10.
We were in room 10.
Imuka so ngalaji.
They never allowed me to spend the night there.
Katara jele for 1.
We are always there up till 1
Wala 12.
or 12,
Nana say.
and then we will go home.
Who told you you can't spend the night there? This is private block after all.
Ngala koye alte suto keno laje. Katoto mu private block leti.
Prison officer member je muka so ngalaji.
The
Hospital staff ul fanang iko imuka allow.
The prison officers who were there never allowed us to spend the night there, and the hospital staff also said that was not allowed.
Proceed, please.
Akoy tente.
Sa mbeje fo arjumalung.
We were there until Friday.
Friday around 12.
How many days did you spend there?
Jetil jelle kije.
Thursday len tata je.
We went there on
Private
Thursday.
Then Friday.
Then Friday,
somanda around 12.
in the morning, around 12,
Nte be bola room not 10 bita wanyu kono.
I left room 10 on my way to the kitchen.
Ninke fula bend.
I met with 2 gentlemen,
Bari nte me long.
but I do not know them.
Ngamela fo inata Baba Jobe.
I thought they had come to visit Baba.
Murutana.
I returned back.
Officer member bundatu ka fay Ismaila Koli.
The officer at the door, called Ismail Okoli,
Adunta Baba ka.
went to where Baba was.
Natara ka fay ko.
I found him telling him that
Yakla mo le nata jam.
Jack's people have come.
Kaya la mo jumal.
He said to him, which of his people?
Kaya la jongulal.
He said, his junglers.
Kaya ko yalo nyaadile.
He asked him, how do you know?
Kaya nganu halon in person.
He said to him, I know Noah in person.
Biri nga kili.
When I called him,
Noah jita duma.
Noah went down.
Bira jita duma.
When he went down,
Ke do membe santo.
the other guy who was
Aya
still
call
up there
telefonola.
called him over the telephone,
Fanan jita no may tata.
and he too went down the stairs and they went.
Kaya ko
Which Noah was he referring to?
Nuha jumale ma.
jongula lem de fo Noah baji lembang
He
something.
was a jungler, either Noah Baji or something like that.
Your statement says Noah Baji.
Wole Noah baji.
That is it, Noah Baji.
Noah baji.
Noah Baji.
Saying Baba ko ay ko mendiate yake because nte sembeten na fere ten.
Baba said to them, well, let them do whatever they please, because I have no means, I have no powers.
After len nata je commissioner to.
It was after that I come to see at the commission.
Ke o men na benta
The man that I met up with,
do mu oyaleti.
one of them was Oya.
Noah ma je commissioner bare nga oya je.
I did not see Noah at the commission, but I saw Oya.
Anin Noah
But it
around
was-
12 o'clock Friday.
It was Oya who came there with Noah around 12 o'clock on that Friday.
Yo, biri yo fo.
After they said that,
Baba balu officiatale.
Baba was getting better.
What time in the day? Was it at night or was it in the afternoon?
Wati jumalam tilibulolem fasudo.
12 noon telibulo.
12 noon.
Telibulo le nata je.
It was in the afternoon when
Proceed,
they came there.
Proceed.
Kwetenteng.
Ina biri mbeje that Friday mbeje.
We were there that Friday.
Wala mafon.
Around evening time,
Kamani grupo nata.
a manding group came.
Kamani
Oh,
grupo.
a group of boys came.
Idunta.
They went inside.
Ko green boys so lemunji.
They said they were green boys.
Biri dunta.
When they got inside,
Ye baba konto ina diamta.
they greeted Baba and they talked with him.
After I finti saita.
After they left, they came out and left.
Akonye ko Tida.
He said to me, Tida,
Konye something is cooking.
he said to me, something is cooking.
Ako bari se sabari de.
But please take heart
Alata.
and hold on to God.
Ya mo infata.
If you should hear that I am dead,
Salong alay wala langin.
know that that is what God has for me.
Ya mo yensi wakati.
If you hear that I have a broken leg,
Salong ala langin tawala. Akonye yakata bake. Alama alay jo.
You've tried a lot for me. May Allah reward you for what you've done for me.
Anata ala brother fanankili Ibrahim Jobe.
he also called his brother, Baba Jobe.
Adua tai.
He prayed for him
Aka yakata bake.
and told him that you have tried a lot.
Alama alayal jo.
May God reward all of you.
Barnale memwe.
But whatever you hear,
Al sisa baruta.
just take it to heart.
Akonye inna laha.
He
Inna
said,
laha ma sabiruna.
he said that to me.
Inna laha ma sabiruna. Ala ni sabar lalem.
Inna Allah ma sabirun. Inna Allah ma sabirun. That means Allah is always with people who bear things.
Bira yo fonye.
After he said that to me,
Okay, hey, fente kela.
I said, look, nothing is going to happen.
But go to more inside me.
But at that time, inside me,
Telephone ko be jahal lim fengo bit.
I was more worried than anything.
Okay, ko fente kela.
I said to him, nothing will happen.
Akonye fembe kela le.
He said to me, something will happen.
Akonye nka fem feel.
He said to me, I feel something.
Ni wo feeling katana.
If that feeling comes to me,
Fenne kana ken.
something is always about to happen to me.
Okay, ko just be positive.
I said to him, just be positive.
Kairo dorong wole be kela.
Only peace is what is going to happen.
Kay mbeje.
So I was there.
Friday.
That Friday.
Ay domoro ke akono fata.
He ate to his full.
Tamanta.
He walked about.
Ala fruit sol domo.
He ate his fruits.
Be kachala.
We were chatting.
Uraro.
Until evening time.
Yala sima onatina.
They brought his dinner.
Until beje for around 12 1.
We were there until 12.
Mpareta pour kasay.
We were preparing to go home.
Nga bolo si kana nga londe ay tandara.
I picked up the bowl and I showed it to him.
Kayla sima ngofele.
I said, your dinner is here.
Amanjari yakanindi.
It's not necessary for you to heat it up.
Abe warm rina fa
It's warm already.
Akonye nanga nene.
And he said to me, come, let me taste it. He took a spoon, tasted it and said, it's okay, place it there for me. So we were about to leave. We went up to close to the door. Myself,
Adoma Ibrahim Jobe,
his younger brother Ibrahim Jobe,
and sister Aissatou Jobe,
and his sister Aissatou Jobe. He called us back. Said, Tida, come and apply my medicines on me.
Because what tomorrow?
At that time,
bring anene domoroke mile 2.
He once ate food in mile 2.
Where balo be furuntuta.
He had some rashes.
Akafonye ko poison olem because tomorrow bring a londi after a color change.
He said he used to tell me that this is poison because when I pack this food for some time the color changed.
Kalaman lotion ye already ngamusa balo bela.
So I rubbed this lotion on his body.
I wish good night la.
I wished him good night. And we left. He said to me, but don't come early tomorrow. Tomorrow is a set settle.
Okay.
I said to him, okay.
Adoma ekodo di nyula puri mosquito spray sang prison officer nying.
His younger brother gave money to the prison officers for them to buy mosquito repellents. And we went home. We were home. Early morning on Saturday. One of his friends called Dembo Araboja, who lives in Brikama, called me and asked, how is Baba doing? I said, praise be to God. Now he's getting better. Nothing is wrong with him. He said to me, okay. But he has heard about his death. But merely wanted to confirm if indeed we have heard that news. But when I said this to him, his younger brother called me, the one in Jara called funding, and said to me, Tida, Baba is dead. I said to him, funding, this is just a rumor.
Because he katunyinekela all the time.
Because this is what they do all the time.
Baba manfa.
Baba is not dead.
Mankara.
Nothing is wrong with him.
Okay.
He said to me, okay.
Beje.
We were there.
He
called me again and said to me, Tida, the whole compound is full with people. People are crying. They are saying that Baba is dead. I got angry with him. I said to him, chase away everybody. They are not speaking the truth. Baba isn't dead.
From reliable source.
He said to me, Baba is dead, and I got this from a reliable source. I told him, your source is not telling you the truth. He rang up. But I began to fear in my mind.
Not a modo call.
I called somebody, one of Baba's friends, called Bubaba.
He's staying in Banjul. Room 10.
I told him to go to room 10 and see if Baba is still there.
Room 10.
When he got to room 10, they had already removed Baba's dead body. They locked the door. He didn't call me back to tell me what happened. Baba's brother came to the house. He came and said to me, yes, they said that Baba is dead, let's go to Banjul. I refused. We quarreled along the way to Banjul. I said to him, you are the ones that do this. You are the very people who are spreading the rumor that Baba is dead. In fact, who told you that Baba was dead? We quarreled on our way to Banjul. When we got close to the mortuary door, I saw one of Baba's tight friends called Kuru Konjira.
Be sitting banko ta a single stretch.
He was sitting by the bank and stretched
On
his
the ground.
On bank,
On the ground.
Bank, okay, he was sitting on the ground and he stretched his legs.
Aka wuri fa aka kungodet.
He was shouting up to the point of holding his head.
Baba la sister men na be siloka konye ko Tida. Baba fatal le kuru fela be kumbol.
Then Baba's sister, who was accompanying me, told me, Tida, look at Kuru. He's crying. That proves that Baba is already dead.
Nkai Baba manfa.
I said, no, Baba is not dead.
Kuru ka men kumba tele yalo.
Kuru knows what he is crying for.
Nkai ngata room 10.
I said to her, let's go to room 10.
Sa entata fo koma bundato.
We went all the way to the back door,
Membe dindi loptano nyatiri nyala.
which was in front of the children's hospital.
Yeje soro.
That place was locked.
Man songa tambini njela.
They didn't allow me to pass by that door.
Wireta.
I went around again.
Ntata main gate.
We went to the main gate.
Ndunta loptano kono.
We went into the hospital.
Na barindi ngo benta.
I met up with his nephew.
Kai bajabi. Baba le.
I said to him, Bajabi, where is Baba?
Ka fonye ha mbarimba yalo. Aman kumafu.
He didn't tell me anything clear. He was just saying, well, auntie, but he was unable to tell me anything.
Ay ngan kungo wuli.
That's the time I raised up my head,
Na darabo.
my blanket,
Na flaso.
my flask,
Na bolol.
my basins.
Ya be city. Ani na panyo.
They put all together and tied it plus my basket.
Tata landi loptano teno.
They went and placed it in the middle of the hospital.
Biringa ojetoro.
When I saw that,
Ko he nko tonyale.
I said, oh, it is true.
Baba fatal.
Baba is dead.
Ko bara dahata.
I said, but now he will get peace.
Mankumbono.
I was unable to cry
Olodulato.
at that instant.
Da kono man hani saliva killing soto.
I cannot even produce one piece of saliva, a bit of saliva in my
Nyama
mouth.
njio soto no.
I cannot shed tears.
Dunia dibitamba.
The whole wall was black for me at that moment.
Sita ngam foyondi.
I sat down to take some rest.
Mul kuritanna.
People tried, but they were unable to move me.
Malabanno siri.
I cannot remain sitting down.
Wulita.
I got up.
Ko dead body le.
I asked them, where is the dead body?
Ko abe mortuary to.
They said, it's in the mortuary.
Tata mortuary to.
I went to the mortuary.
Biri bunda ele.
When they opened the door,
Nga do ma taraje.
I found his brother there.
Abe kumbo la faka murumuru.
He was crying, going round inside the room.
Baba fureo belari.
Baba's dead body was lying.
Kango be jankeri.
His neck was torn.
Adaka jinete munko bande.
There was some sort of a yellow liquid which was coming out of his mouth.
Akabwa nungo fanana.
And it was coming out of his nose also.
Nduata
I prayed for him.
After mbeje.
I remained there.
Nata finti.
Then I went out.
Is that a photograph?
Yes.
Well,
Original of it. I have
Yes.
the original.
Please provide. Thank you. Could you pass it to the commissioners? Proceed, please.
Nduata
I prayed for him.
Nduata mbeje nko put dead body ni muntu male ibadila molla.
I inquired as to when the dead body was going to be handed over to us.
Ikonte dead body ni sotola for tenelo.
They said I will not have access to the dead body until Monday.
Nseika suwokon.
We went home.
Dura fat.
This was full up.
Ulungo fango lumeng be dead house je.
That day when we were at the dead house,
Independence Drive fat.
the whole of Independence Drive was full with people.
Marina Parade Fata Molla.
Marina Parade 2 was filled up with people.
Aramadingo Jurumata Yemukala Mokabadame.
Many people were there. You don't even know where they were coming from.
Natana Janjang, Tata Suokono.
We dispersed, went home.
Suokono Fanam Fata Wanya.
The house too was full up.
The Suokono for Tenelo.
We were at the house until on Monday.
Monday, bring Tenelungo Sitan, Tata Loptano.
On Monday, we went to the hospital.
Bring Futaje.
When we got there,
Inatana Fureo Yindi Mola.
they handed over the dead body to us.
Was a post-mortem conducted?
Foi na post-mortem fure onyi nela banka long muna sababu dala sayala.
Post-mortem manke.
There was no post-mortem.
Yeah, the man some post-mortem la.
The reason why we did not allow them to do post-mortem,
Podulale tenyala.
we don't have even the time.
Malomba damento.
We don't know where to voice that out.
Marintolbe sobitale ko baba ya fali.
But we were all suspicious that Baba was killed.
Ndum meli ya fa.
And those that killed him
Wale nyanta ka post-mortem ke.
are the same people who are supposed to carry out the post-mortem.
Muna namba son na wale post-mortem ke.
So why would we accept them to carry out a post-mortem?
Who are you referring to?
Niko menu ya fa jumala woldi.
Ntol sobita mella o time.
The people that we suspected at the time,
Hospital staff ye role play le.
the hospital staff played a role there.
Prison ye role play.
Prison played a role.
Aning ya jamela jungle son.
And Yaya Jammeh's junglers.
Duning post-mortem bekela.
And if a post-mortem was to be done,
Transactional baby a hospital staff will the tema and in prison police on.
transaction is between the hospital staff and the prison.
Maninkol ka for menna.
That would say,
Jalo singo before on. So wadali lo kama man some post-mortem because nafata.
Could you repeat that Mandinka proverb?
Ninjalo singo before on.
Is that one too high for my
yes.
interpreter?
Perhaps he could.
Perhaps maybe Dr. Cisse can help.
Yes.
Huh?
Mike.
Okay. Okay.
We didn't get to hear that.
Tida, I am sure you can tell us what that means in Wolof or in English. You can tell us what that means
In Wolof.
in Wolof, yes.
Is lima mean like moene. Ndey mbilami. It's just in short moy reyla tagela ba pare dejla.
In short, it means someone who.
Reyla tagela bepare jalela.
Jalela wa.
Okay. In short, it means someone that kills you, pays pays condolences, and also announces your death.
Wole atina no.
That was the reason why
Man song post-mortem la.
we did not accept the post-mortem to be carried out.
So inata fureo di mola.
So they gave us the dead body.
Data jara.
We went to Jara.
Bari jani mbe woto explain la.
I will before I explain that part,
Mo barata men na dorong.
whatever one does, one's deeds,
Nyantolem pour ka itandi.
it's a right to showcase it.
Menketa aja asombi bojanti.
The person of Asombi Bojang,
Ya jamme bama.
Yaya Jammeh's mother,
Birim baba velari lopitano to.
when Baba was admitted at the hospital,
Kamol ki kana ka jube.
she used to send people to visit him.
Ka kodo dinna ka fanye famma ko yala.
She used to give me money and tell me to help myself with it.
Nin sunkaro sita ka sukuro kinye.
When Ramadan comes around, she sends sugar
Aka kodo laka.
and tops it up with money.
Nin banna sita aka sajiyo sang aka kodo laka.
When the Tabaski comes, she used to buy a sheep and also tops it with money.
Birim baba bama banta.
When Baba's mother passed away,
Moto men be tata jara kata bare oto atele kodo dinna nga be ke.
all the vehicles that went to Jara for the burial, she was the one that gave me the money to pay for them.
Kankille fala bedroom.
Called me up till her bedroom.
Aka fanya nin sembo benano.
And she used to tell me, if I had the power,
Baba la prison.
Baba would not be in prison. So I have to show that a little bit.
Do you know whether she had interceded with her son to have Baba released?
Fo yala nako fo anadi manyi memu yaje me fo ikakachala banka kachala kula puru yaje Baba ya bula.
Ikachata kuola dimma kay kunna banko tamandi nyay la karatiji.
They discussed about the issue, but her son told her that the way that I manage my country is none of your problems.
Tata fo ako kodo nyi mu jelle ti baba nyanta ka jelle jo purate o joye baba bula.
It went to a state where she asked, in fact, how much money is it that needs to be paid for Baba to be released? She was ready for that.
Ase kodo dina fonye taita duanyi no la fonyin din fulol tema ala se kayandir keje.
She would give me money and tell me, go and seek for prayer so that these two sons of mine, their God will bring peace between them. She did that on several occasions. I'm praying for her.
So
when they gave us the dead body, we went to Jara. There were many people. Before we got to Jara, even at the dead house, there were many plainclothes people there. People identified them. They told me. I saw some amongst them. I believe that what they came there for, they wanted to gauge the public reaction. That was what they came for. And they followed us all the way to Jara. We went up to Jara. The burial took place. Prayers were and people dispersed. We returned back home.
How did the death of Baba impact your family?
Baba la saya ay alla dimbayal ay akole ay mun kole asikule le sawima ay batande nyadil.
Baba la saya o kole akul ninkombe obi fola jam nte janjan.
If I would want to say all the difficulties that the family encountered as a result of Baba's death, we probably will not leave this place.
You can summarize it briefly.
That is what I will do. I will summarize it.
Because
the family suffered when Baba passed away.
Frustrated.
We are frustrated.
Stigmatized.
We were stigmatized.
Marginalized.
We were marginalized.
For extent society rejected.
It got to a stage where we thought that we were being rejected by society. They evicted us from our houses. And wherever we went to look for a house, when they know that we are Baba Jobe's family, even if we had a prior agreement and they were prepared to give us a house, they used to stop it.
Why do you think that was the case?
Because
they were trying to save their own heads. Because if Yaya Jammeh gets to know
any business to do with Baba's family,
that they had any business to do with Baba's family,
in trouble.
They would be in trouble.
Are you suggesting that problems happen between Yaya Jammeh and Baba? Baba served his time in prison. He was not released.
Yes.
Allegedly, they killed him. That was not enough for Yaya Jammeh, that's what you're telling us?
Yes, it wasn't enough.
Because
we got to understand that wants the family to turn into beggars. And we had only a small margin before we got to that level.
Because landlord the
landlord, who was Baba's family, we went to look for a house. We had an agreement with him. I was ready, we had an agreement. I was ready to transfer. I took a truck with all of my luggage. When he knew that this was Baba Jobe's family, he said to me, "Oh, I made a mistake. Someone had taken this place already." Because he was scared of Yaya Jammeh. That night, I had to look for a lodge
$5,000
and pay their $5,000
for a single night.
For a single night, my luggage, all of them were scattered around outside. I spent the night there with the kids. You know, no one can sleep in that situation. I just rested my head and wait for the following morning so that we could continue looking for a house. I looked for a house until I eventually got one at Senegambia. I was there also. Difficulties. The water system there wasn't good.
Throughout.
We never had water throughout.
Taxi bagage loas.
I used to hire a baggage truck and look for many water gallons. I go to Sanchaba and fetch water. The drivers and the little boys will fetch water all the way to Sanchaba. When they come, they will place it. And when that water gets finished, I'll hire another vehicle and go for more. I knew I couldn't continue like that in that situation. I looked for another place in Kololi, and I transferred there. I was there, but I was in this place, and still yet, plainclothes officers were following me. They come to ask about me at the house. When they come, they used to find my husband's sister. When they ask her, she will tell them Tida is not here, but I was usually inside. But at that time, my son Suleiman Jobe, at the time he was 9 years.
Plainclothes officer Mosaba.
3 plainclothes officers and their driver came to the house and they said they came to arrest him. I said, "You've come to arrest this guy? This boy? You've not come to arrest this boy. You've come to arrest me. Because I will not allow you to go with this boy when I am not there." When I went with them to the police headquarters. When we got there, they asked him, did your father buy any house for you?
A 9-year-old boy arrested and taken to the hospital, to the police, and interrogated about properties his father has on his name.
Yo muta ya samba police ka nyinin ka kuol la men sujita fama la sura fengol la mem cordati fo ay cordaso ya toke damen.
Yes. They asked him about that. When they asked him, I don't know. Ask my father. They wrote a statement. I read it.
How long did you stay in the police?
I want to rather station or I want to
12 tilbulo.
We were there 12 noon.
7 o'clock
until 7 p.m. We were there.
No statement or sign.
I signed the statement and went home. But after that, anyone that came and knocked on my door, the boy used to tell me, "Mommy, wait for me. Don't open the door. Let me peep over the window and see who it is before I would open the door. If he hears an ambulance, he used to run like he's crazy." I used to ask him, He said, Yaya Jammeh is coming. I said, this is not it. When someone is sick and you wanted to go to the hospital in Banjul, they should tell you, don't go there. He should tell you, don't go there. To the extent of begging you, he will tell you, if you go there, you will die. Anyone that went there, they used to die. Don't go there. That was the state the young man was in. And we were in that situation. They went after Baba's brothers. They take them to the NIA. They would question them about Baba's wealth. There are things that are with them, their vehicles. They seized them from them. They were after them all the time. His brothers, especially one of his brothers called Ibrahim Jobe, they troubled that boy, that man a lot. They went to his family compound, his apartment. They put a padlock on it. And that is a family compound. His mother's cows. Everybody knows who his grandfather was. Jamanti Fofana. He had a lot of cattle. His grandmother inherited those cattle from his father. They went to that herd. They took all of the cattle and went away. They went to the compound which lived before. There was a pool. They dug the whole pool. They said that guns were hidden there. They didn't find any guns. They went to Karantaba, their farmland. They burnt it all. They said because guns were being hidden there. They didn't find any guns. We were worried. We did not know what to do. The kids were supposed to go to school. Those that used to assist by little when they are helping you, they will tell you, we are assisting you, but do not make a mistake for Yaya Jammeh to know about this thing. So when Baba died, after that, all of that assistance was cut off. Baba is dead. Those that were here, their assistance was cut off. Gaddafi died. So we were in that state.
From house to house.
I would be moving from house to house. If I spent 1 year here, I will leave and go to another place.
Household properties.
All my household properties were destroyed
Because of the movement.
because of the movement. So I was in that situation.
I
was in that state in Kololi. The area of Kololi where I was, that's where the junglers were also staying. They used to pass through my compound. I got to know that they were after Baba's properties and his compounds. And they were suspicious that I had the documents. That was why, but most times they will disguise themselves and come to my area. I devised various means and I left this place. But before I left, the documents and his briefcase, I packed all of them. I put them in a vehicle in the night. I got into the vehicle with one child of my cousins. I went and collected those documents where I hid them from.
bari bringe collect be say kan nak
But when I collected them and I was heading home,
na checkpoint ba tara siloka
I found many checkpoints along the way.
bagasul be mbulu moto kon
I had luggage in the vehicle.
jahal tan dewunta ni yem muta
I was worried and fearful if I am caught.
ngal la moto kon
I lay on the vehicle.
ngan nakalo ta ngam murala
I took my headscarf and I covered myself.
ko driver ke double signal ke
I told the driver to put on double signal.
kay ko nim futata ni nyininka
I said to him, when we get there and they ask you,
foy ko sa tole be mbulu katalo
tell them that you have a patient that you were rushing to the hospital.
nga wala ke
That was what we did.
rim futata checkpoint toto
When we got to the checkpoint,
yel londi
they stopped us.
so jarol be farinje
There were many soldiers there.
to be mu document on le moto be mu document on
The whole vehicle was full with documents, the briefcase.
alan la demaro kan
But through the help of God,
na moto yele
they did not open the vehicle.
birin tambita
When we passed,
usamu suba
that the following morning,
nata bagasul be ke suitcase killing kono
I put all the
suitcase ba fula
materials in two big
ngadi
suitcases,
mola aya tayndi nyebara
and I gave it to someone to cross them over to Bara.
e samba atati mabo fu karang
He took them and hid them all the way to Karang.
bira e mabo karang
After he hid them in Karang,
the following day tenga ndim fulol bulo muta
I held the hands of two of my kids.
bago doron ngawale saki
I only have a shack on me.
amoto wata
I took a vehicle
kata Senegal
heading to Senegal.
man sara mola
I didn't announce it to anyone,
renga moto menta
but the vehicle that I took,
rim futata border to
when I got to the border,
manji
I did not alight.
msita moto kono
I sat inside the vehicle.
modol melbeje
The other people who were there,
le yela ID card yitandi
who showed their ID cards,
tambita
I passed
le nyama birindun takara
like that.
ata na
And
kaytol beta
when I got to Karang, I picked up all of my documents.
nata moto ta pour kata Senegal
Then I took my vehicle to go to Senegal.
janimbe dul na Senegal ko kono
Before I got into Senegal proper,
baba ning trust bank agreement oreke
Baba had an agreement with Trust Bank.
ala property membe jara soma
His property that was in Jarasoma
e wole rent trust bank ya
was what he rented to Trust Bank.
and bira rent
But when he rented it out,
ye payment ke in 2 installment la
they made payments in 2 installments.
first installment o yewojo
The first installment was paid.
janin second installment o be sila
Before it was time for the payment of the second installment,
baba e problem o suto
Baba had a problem.
nta ayenki bank pour kata wole ko find out
He sent me to the bank to find out about that issue.
butumo panjay la bije
At that time, Panjai was there.
ninka
When I arrived and I asked him,
akonye ko wo payment ketale
he said to me that payment has been effected already.
nka keta nyaadile
I asked, how did it happen?
akonye ko yaya jamme amadou sambale kija anim pa bojang wolel nata jang
He said Yaya Jammeh sent Amadou Samba and Pa Bojan. They were the ones that came here,
ko nga payment nyinke ka dila
that we should effect the payment and give it to them.
o fenta e jang na di wolel
So there's nothing for him here. We have given it to them.
sa em fota o fanan
So we lost out on that.
tuntol be wole nyaama
And we were like that.
ntorata jang
We suffered here.
mamma ko
But in all this, you wrote a letter to Yaya Jammeh, didn't you?
Imbe kono inarna letter o safe yaja me foy mo
ha
ke
biringa furiya ke ngati ko landi
After I mourned and I completed the mourning period,
nga safe
I wrote to him
pour ka itandala
to show him that
o fana nga tentu ka jayi ka ate nyanta ka diama nyamen dal
That also
ate
I-
o language memo ndiam ta o language
I praise him, I thank him, and I use language as one would expect him to want to hear.
And you did in very glowing terms. I will read out one paragraph.
kabe sapa killing karanne o letter o nyin kono
Says, on behalf of the entire family of the late Mr. Baba Jobe of blessed memory, I write to extend sincere and heartfelt congratulations to you, Mr. President, for your resounding triumph in the recently concluded presidential elections. Once again, thanks to your able leadership, our nation has proved our skeptics and detractors wrong by conducting a free, fair, and transparent elections, which has been certified as such by both local and international observers, notably the African Union and Commonwealth. The Your landslide victory, which is unprecedented in the recent political history of our nation. Even Baba Gale cannot lie in such glowing terms. No. It is so beautiful. I only wish it was true.
Later on, kuma sahaya bakele.
Yalong.
Yes.
Yaya understand.
You know, if you understand Yaya Jammeh,
This is the only language.
This is the only language
Inase communicate no menna.
which to communicate with him,
Kurka soto.
to have access to him.
Wala tinanka diamaiting.
That is why we speak to him in these terms.
But where tarantol be farinne.
But at that time we were dying.
But
what were we to do?
The order of the date.
This was the order of the day.
It's
Either me or some other person.
Foka diamaiting.
You must have to speak to him like this.
We call it politics.
We call it politics.
You are very good at it.
Very abara politico konol.
Did it yield any results for you?
Amanjabi.
He did not respond.
The
letter, after I wrote it, I took it, I registered it.
Near letter register,
if you register a letter in the morning,
then in 12 o'clock, I receive it.
Before 12, they say he usually receives it.
I received Baramanjabi.
He received it, but he did not respond to me.
So
after observing all of these things,
with all the
press I used to make, that if my peace would come through my meeting with him, may God make it happen.
To the conclusion call.
I conclusion that my lack of not being able to see him, perhaps my peace is not with there. I was also fearful about my life. I ended up leaving the country. I went to Senegal. When I got to Senegal, it wasn't easy. A country where you were not born in. You just went and my two kids. When I went there, I thought that place would be better. I found that that place was worse than where I left off from.
You went with two kids.
Yes.
Suleiman
Jobe and Ibrahim Jobe.
Baba had 13 children, correct?
Yes.
Baba dintang anin sabala soro.
Yes.
Where were the other children?
The other children are here. 3 are in England. The others are here. You know, he had 3 wives. Those that he separated with. There was one other woman called Ma Bintu Fofana. He had 5 kids with that woman. 3 daughters and 1 son.
Let's summarize that because of the time.
3 children. Mariama Jane. 3 children. And myself, 2 children. So all the children are here, all are alive. Praise be to God.
So you were in Senegal in which capacity?
Senegal
When I got to Senegal, I went to
UNHCR.
I went to the UNHCR to look for a refugee status. I was going to and fro. I went through the process. And then I acquired a refugee status.
Presidential decree.
Then they gave me a presidential degree. So I was there with my kids. They were going to school.
Friends, family, and a few of my friends.
The family and a few of my friends. through their assistance,
Dingol bitaka school.
my kids were able to go to school.
Ibeje bitaka.
They were there going on
Fo wati jang.
until after a long while.
Yalong ala dorang wole katula adila mola muka pasi.
We know it is God who continually gives someone and he never tires.
But hadama dinga meta nyawa kapasile.
But as for human beings, no matter how long it takes, it gets to a time when they become tired. Things changed.
Diningol la school kuntuta.
The children's school was interrupted.
Inata si wanyama.
And so they just sat down like that.
Meta janibe murla school.
It took a long time before they were able to return back to school.
Nata na kata.
I tried and tried.
Na keba ma wo scholarship soto.
My older kid got a scholarship, Ibrahima. Suleiman.
Wo scholarship soto.
He got a scholarship.
Wo continue ta la karangola.
He continued with his schooling. Ibrahima
one scholarship means soto.
Did not get a scholarship.
So watata dara.
So he went to the Dara.
Qur'an karam faya bang.
He studied the Quran, the whole of it.
Dry Qur'an bang.
When he completed studying the Quran,
anatana chance to put Murundi school back.
then I got a chance to return him back to school.
So
that is the way things were.
But
what I used to do at that time in terms of feeding, before I left here, I used to sew.
Resigned on marriage grounds.
When I resigned from work on marriage grounds, I used to sew as business. So my individual customers, clients who are outside, they used to make orders to me. When they made an order, I will sew their clothes for them, send it to them, and then they will send me my payment. I was in that business until later I opened up a restaurant. I used to work, and that is how I used to sustain myself. But I was there also. UNHCR natana case refer. Then the UNHCR referred my case.
Puru fenko nata fenko sto.
Asylum.
Nata asylum osik.
Then I sought for asylum.
Yeah, acceptance soto.
I got
America.
In America.
That through all the procedures.
I went through all of the procedures.
But still case nimbe pending.
But still the case is pending. Nothing was left
for medical examination
except the medical examination
and cultural orientation.
Those were the pending issues. But I don't know what kept it hanging up till now. And that was almost at the same time when Yaya Jammeh was getting out of power. When Yaya Jammeh was out of the place, I returned home. Because I knew that no matter how long a tree stump stays inside the water, it never turns into a crocodile. I returned home. I came home with happiness. That when I come home, I will get justice. But I came, I got into trouble again. I lost faith. This new government that I trusted so much on. I saw no assistance there, which can make me happy.
Start from scratch.
And so I started from scratch. That is what we were in until this time that we are in.
Thank you very much.
Explosive allegations at TRRC. Murder,
faro,
cruelty, greed, betrayal, bribery. List goes on. Extraordinary. I'll just focus a little bit on the last one. The Director General of the prisons He's a constitutional appointee.
Lua wale a tombon ka ke palasoro.
Under section 185, paragraph 1.
Section 185, paragraph 1.
You have a constitutional appointee receiving bribes, soliciting bribes, $10,000, television and amplifiers, you name it. All that just to treat a prisoner fairly?
Lua momento mo ka pala soto o mari nying surtout ena na ke kordatio din kirato kana na fon kani mobulu mo ya lon ko abal abi fon bulo ko na be soron din je kasoto je.
You have officers receiving lucrative bribes, including DVDs of Nigerian films.
Ina la kasulan ka do kul fana je mealon ko be do kula kasuro je fana fana kana na fango mutam kani mobulu mealon ko e ka Nigerian filmol anin DVD kani mobulo kono.
For them to enjoy themselves in the prison area?
Pour ye fan sewondi kasolo dinkiraro je.
I almost thought that the 5-star hotel is really a mile to his 5-star hotel for officers.
Oda ka jikira nyinne ko mile to natana ke 5-star hotel de pour do kula le menu beje.
I'm sorry you had to endure so much. Commissioners, if you have any questions, please indicate.
Commissioner,
Commissioner Ka, you have the floor.
Commissioner Ka,
thank you, Chairman.
I
have two questions I want to ask. The first is about your family. You mentioned that one of your children was arrested and questioned.
Follow me dole mi de ko wolo ila dimbala ko goti ya fu jango ila diamo kono ko ila dindin kilimbe je ina natale ya arsia samba pour ka nyini ngarol ni jabiro se ku inatema.
You also told the commission that I think if I got you right, Baba has 13 children.
No ya fo commission o nyati ngol jam fanan ko Baba ding tang anin saba wala babulu.
Do you know if they face similar harassment from the Jammeh regime?
Ol dingol fanan nyin kono na bodo o dola fa yalla no fa inatana kole akol sotole je ya Jammeh la maralo wi ci nyin kono bang.
Ye kole akol sotole because it all fanan bela suwole kono itate evict.
Yes, they had difficulties because they too were in their houses and they went there and evicted them.
And stigmatization of affect them.
And they were also affected by the stigmatization.
Wow, Baba Jobe
Since when it is said that they are Baba Jobe's children, the stigma comes through that. They were frustrated when they were evicted from their houses. Because they had nowhere else to go to. That happened.
Thank you. If I also got you right, you mentioned that some of the properties of your late husband were seized by Jammeh.
Ninga rangai mo kuke ila dia mo ngone ya fo ko jango ike ma mem banda ala so fengo dole beje ya Jammeh la maralo kono yina ye bulole kanne.
Yes, that is true.
Would you be able to tell this commission if your husband had any links to the Daily Observer?
Isa fo no nyin commission ko ike ma mem banda Daily Observer fo ay bulo sota ko kono la ba. Daily Observer do good la.
Hi, bulo soto jere.
Yes, he had a hand in it.
Thank you.
Baraka.
Thank you. There are no further questions from the commissioners.
Mr.
Tida Baba Jobe, if you have any concluding remarks, please proceed to make them now.
Silancedo niadra kuma soro bela flekela kuma da soro menna isi tenten yafo.
Saim foka tenturo kerek.
Now, except to thank.
It's been a mixed feeling to sit before this honorable commission who made it possible for us, the victims and non-victims, to voice out our pain,
frustration, hakili jakaso
and tell our story.
Purunga na tariko sara.
At least for the first time in 22 years.
Sinya follow sanji mwannim fulo kola.
To the Gambian people.
Gambianolu.
And the world at large.
Anin dunia be.
I therefore seize this opportunity.
Worobe harje otala.
To salute you.
Purukale bismillah.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Kiamano.
Deputy Chairman.
Ana no lanko.
Lead Counsel.
Lead Counsel.
Deputy Lead Counsel.
Ana no lanko.
The commissioners.
Anin commissioner men bejang.
And the entire TRRC team.
Anin TRRC la kafo molbe.
I must specifically.
Nimba fola mfamfanke ko.
Thank the research and investigating team for their incredible patience. I am obliged to outline the frustrations, pain and trauma we the women go through when our husbands are in prison. Council. I represent. Or I symbolize. All women whose husbands have been in custody, particularly under the former regime of Yaya Jammeh. I suffer a lot since the imprisonment of my late husband up to date. I have been victimized, stigmatized, and virtually rejected by society. Paying the price of a crime, I have never committed. Plunged me in a serious psychological disorder. So much so that I lose confidence in myself, which lowered down my self-esteem gradually. Society and the general public concentrate more on the man in the prison than the woman outside. This is a misconception we should look into critically. It's not the least easy taking care of the children, my errands, and that of my husband, moving from point A to point B, trying to secure funds for the sustenance of the family. At the same time, consoling the man in the prisons and the children at home. After 7 years, 6 months of waiting in vain, I nearly lose my womanhood. Excuse me for the language. Because I seldom have the feeling that I am a woman. In essence, my sense of humor faded gradually due to the series of stress upon stress when I finished the 10 days morning period of my late husband. Some men approached me for marriage, but will tell me point blank that they are afraid of Yaya Jammeh. Even my present husband
hani sain tembe futurin kewo meye
went through a lot of threats,
ata fango ku jamale so melan ko si masilan ko wollami
but he vowed that
bari ay nyin gisota
nothing will stop him from marrying me.
fenta bantambilla nyar mem bata na manta futu.
Therefore, I salute his bravery and steadfastness. Council, I must let you know that Yaya Jammeh and the present government of Adama Barrow have succeeded in re-traumatizing the family of the late Baba Jobe by forcefully confiscating our properties without compensation or empathy for us. Adverse findings has been levied against us without thorough investigation on how these properties got into Yaya Jammeh's hands. He took them without any court order, even if there was any. It is a bogus one. The judge was a mercenary judge, purposely assigned to rule in his favor. Yaya Jammeh himself was the judge, jury, and the judiciary. He brought in Justice M.A. Paul to convict Baba and eventually kill him. This is evident in the suiting of lawyer Usman Silla. One of his defense lawyers, and the testimony of Omar Jallo and several other junglers at the TRRC. The former president was very uncomfortable with the fact that Baba Jobe knows a lot about him. This made him hush these treacherous and cowardly acts of killing him, so as to hide the facts. An appeal was filed by lawyer Jobate. While the paperwork was in progress and the proofreading was about to take place, the file suddenly disappears from records. If all other things remain constant, it is the due responsibility of the court to investigate and come out with an answer or solution, but they never did. The situation remains like that up to date. Luckily for us, we are in possession of the notice of appeal. After a year or two, I was asked to report to the police headquarters in Banjul, where I met Baba Jobe, Amadou Samba, and Pa Bojang in Jesus' office. There I was informed that these two men were sent by the former president Yaya Jammeh, who ordered us to transfer all properties in the name of Baba Jobe to Kanilai family farm
ka bondi Baba Jobe tola ka ke Kanilai family farm toto
in exchange of his freedom.
ka faling aninga fangola fan sotola
We were reluctant initially,
watola amanku ngomuta o tembola
but eventually obeyed
bari nyala bangon nata na sonne
because there was no choice.
katung fente je mbemenke nola
We were under pressure.
mbedetole kono no wato fana
The following day,
wasamo
a sealed blank title deed
kaito do nata miano ko ya sile to e korda kaito lem
were brought to us
ya natinye
to sign the deed of transfer.
purunga kaito nyin sign kay tandi ko korda nyin ka ya saundi le ka bondi Baba to ka samba Kanilai family farm tola
It is ridiculous
o mu kulel ku jawbalem
and heartbreaking
andunga jusu na dimi wo warata bake
that the Jani Commission,
ndun jane ya itandi jane commission
Yaya Jammeh,
ko Yaya Jammeh
and the present government
anin mansa kunda men besiyo kan sirin sainte
have portrayed that
way tandi ko
Baba could not even afford to have a compound throughout his entire life.
Baba la baluwo wicho nyim be kono Baba ma fan sun korda soto no afaye
The government of Adama Barrow
nyim Adama Barrow la mansa kunda
have no regard or empathy
e man hani bunya ni hormone bunya soto
for Baba Jobe's family.
Baba Jobe la famille
We move around all over looking for place,
murumuru dinkral be do pour ka jula nyini
for shelter,
pour na dum fangol to
even to get a rented property
hani ka dum da soto pour mbel na luwaso kala damento
is a big problem.
aketa nyimbul kole ya kubali
Before Yaya Jammeh's removal,
janni Yaya Jammeh bola be banko kan
as soon as the landlords know
ni kordati yo ya kalamuta
we are Baba Jobe's family,
kontol mu Baba Jobe la dimbaya molleti
they quickly disassociate themselves from us.
tariyari nge sifan jamfandinna
There the stigmatization comes in.
jeto ron chodiro folota woleto
After the removal of Yaya Jammeh,
bidi Yaya Jammeh bondi semboto
landlords
kordatiyolu
speculate
ikay la funda mirol di
whether we will be able to pay for the rent or not.
fo ntol bel luwaso nyi ba jono la ba fonta jono la
Sometimes we feel
wato do nkayin kalamuta le ko
as if we are in a foreign land.
nka jem fandlo nka ikamuta fontol be lunda wandi banko le kan
But in the actual sense,
barni ya jube fam vange memu to nyate
it's our
jamu wulu bankolde
and our own people
andum fangola molu
inflicting so much pain
wol ben nyin dimi ku dimi na kolangol dundin kam balo kono
on us.
mfangol to
Our properties are being sold
nafsoto fengol ye muta ye wafi
and demolished
ye janjang
even when the matter is in the courts.
hani wato mena ko nyimbe kiti bunda ma kundu folo.
This prompted our lawyer, Antuman Gay,
Nyin nata na lawyer nying hamendi Antuman Gay
to write to the trustee
ay momari nyol ay safi letter rola
requesting the numbers of compounds sold,
ay kanindro ke kalong kordal jelle wafita
to whom they were sold,
ye wafi jumale fanamma
the amount of money involved,
andun kodo jelle ye wafi menna
and their serial numbers.
anin kordal nyin kaitol nyin na serial number nyin
This was done 3 weeks ago
ye nyin ke lokun saba komando
and still waiting for the reply.
hanin ka bimbe mbatun kan nin jabiru wala mebe bolaje
All vehicles and matrimonial compounds has been confiscated.
mutol nin soto fengol du ngani korda ku soto fengol kotangol be yol be muta ye tambulu
And those that belongs to his brothers and some family members.
dol me alon ko akoto mal aninga badi kotangol me alon ko italle woldi
We are therefore
woto hanin ka bimbe be nyin tani la ko
appealing to the borough government
be daniro la mansa kunda kutola membe siring baro la mansa kunda
for the return of properties
puru ka na fengol ke murundin kan
to Baba's children
Baba Jobe la dimba ya na la dinningol
so as to at least enjoy
isaje han ifanansi nganya do manding
shelter
ila soto dum fengol do
and a roof over their head
anin silingo sitare kumoto
from the inheritance of their late father,
wala ifama men banta na soto fengo men tu ya soto
Baba Kajali Jobe.
wala Baba Kajali Jobe.
Thank you very much.
Allah baraka bake.
Mr. Chair,
thank you very much, Mark. Madam Tida, Baba Jobe.
Aman ko
you
baraka
wanted to
bake
make
Madam Baba Jobe.
an observation.
Yes, no, Mr. Chair, I just needed to put in some few documents before we end the hearing.
Please go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Chair, the letter of clemency that was written by Aja Fatu Fofana, dated 25th October 2010, to be Exhibit 135A, and the response by Yaya Jame should be 135B, and okay, it should be 135 D, yes, 135C, yes. Okay. Yes, there are actually two letters of clemency. There is another one dated 1st December 2020. That should be 135B, and the response of Yaya Jammeh should be 135C. And then the picture with Gaddafi, which should be 135D, and the picture with the dead body of Baba Jobe should be 135E, and the letter, open letter to Yaya Jammeh should be 135F, and the death certificate.
Council, just before you leave that one, there was no date on that one.
Yes,
what's the date?
There's no
Can
date.
we get it at some point?
Yes. Do you recall the exact date you wrote this letter?
To Yaya
Jammeh? The open letter.
The open letter.
Okay, it's an undated open letter to Yaya Jammeh. But she would get the receipt of the registered mail, and she would provide the date to the commission later.
Splendid.
Okay. And then the last but not the least document is 135G, and that is the death certificate. With your permission, Mr. Chair.
Request granted, Council.
Thank you.
Again, thank you very much indeed, Madam Tida Baba Jobe, for coming to testify before the Commission.
Yaman ko barka bake Madam Tida Baba Jobe ila songala pour kana ila sede andiro di commission nyati ngola.
We share your pain and hope that things would improve for both you and the Jobe family.
Wala yalme ye taki nimbele ya tala andumbe jikiri nyinna fananko
Thank you very much, everyone. We will end up. Sorry, you wanted something that day? Sorry?
No, just needed your permission to return the original photograph.
Yeah. Thank you very much. We will resume our proceedings tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. Thank you all very much. Meeting is adjourned.
dama kontaan bu baax sax si ñëw bi nga ñëw seet si suma tabax gi kontaan naa ci trop trop. maa gën a kontaan bi ma ñëwee fekk sa tabax bi toll fii waaye nag
man kontaanuma ci sama kër gi man.
lu xew.
ndax umpale wu loone ñoo bokkoon nekk Europe.
dëgg la
jamono yu ñu nekkee foofu yëpp man ak yow maa ngi am benn waay maa ngi ko yónnee xaalis bu bari pour mu sampal ma suma kër. te ba léegi tabax bi àggul fenn. te yow nga waxoon ma ne ma bi nga starté samp yàggul léegi nga toll fii foo jaar.
li waral loolu nag mooy dama ànd ak waa Baluwo.
kon su ma la déggee Baluwo dañuy yëngu ci samp kër tamit.
ni ngay def nag yomb na da ngay log on to www.baluwo.com mun ngaa jënd ci ñoom ciment suuf banta weñ ba ci daaj yi nga xam ne di nga ko soxla.
man torata ñi wato kono andi man futa TRRC follow pour que la kuma kan te nyaada jela nindu man la fo fanana ise sino inin commissional damma aliye kacha ayatra mote bole kalama andu nimme lafta kanyinke ise katoke yin telephone number kumandi pour ka TRRC sotono 7704988 7704988 wala 7415937 ala baraka mo be sa dake TRRC dokot